is flabby.
Hello. Why is it showing? Oh, okay, there it goes. It updated. That was weird.
Do you have us muted?
No. I started the stream and for some reason, like I don't know what happened, but it was picking up a commission image that I don't even have open.
I wanted to Matt Mercer you. Which basically means we say terrible shit to just trip you up and make you laugh while we can't be heard.
Oh wow, that would be rude. Jeez.
They do that to Matt Mercer on Critical Role all the time. Right before they go live, they will say shit to try and trip up Matt. That's how you know they're friends.
Poor guy.
Yeah, right?
Jeez.
Yeah, they will purposefully say some really messed up stuff to try and see.
I'm glad I didn't give you that option. Gosh. But anyways, hello everybody. Sorry for the delayed start. Things just kind of hectic this afternoon, but we're getting into it. We're almost done here with this One Piece 7 Deadly Sins mashup. It's looking pretty good so far, I'd say. Almost done.
No more. You're almost done with Luffy there.
You know the thing is, though, now I want to see Yusei cosplay Sanji cosplaying
Gunther.
That would be absolutely fucking great, to be honest. I could, especially with how tall he is. Like,
oh, it would totally work.
Had no idea Yusei was as tall as he was.
Oh, straight up, yeah. We thought he was like 5 foot. Also queer. That's his running gag. He's like, yeah, no, my friends thought I was a 5 foot midget queer.
God! Don't say the word midget! Oh my god!
You called him a fuck boy, if memory.
He was quoting. It's okay.
The joke has always been that like everyone thinks that Yusei is gay when they first meet him.
It is true. That is kind of the running gag, and there's some history behind it.
Like, so I legitimately thought he was a little bit taller than me just because of camera perspective, because I've only ever seen him on camera. And then I meet him in person, I'm like, wow, you're a tall bastard.
Yeah, dude's like almost 6 foot. It's ridiculous.
I would love to see him cosplay as Sanji, cosplaying as Gunther.
Oh my god!
Hello!
Sorry, I need colors. I have to steal their colors. Going for accuracy here.
Nah. Just kidding.
Na 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 na.
Alrighty then. What happened?
Murderer.
Yes. Hi. Hello. How are you guys
I'm the
doing?
lyrical gang.
Ooh.
Well, at least it's not like we're playing Among Us in the background.
Oh Lord.
I am. I'm a wee bit sleepy. It's
I feel you.
Yeah. Stuff and things are just going on and happenings, you know. And sometimes the tired, sleepy is just got, you know, it's just kind of what happens. It's reality.
So did you hear
It's a
what
beautiful
happened?
day in the neighborhood.
So did you hear what happened to me today, Miki?
Yeah, I saw the update, and I saw the update after, or rather, I saw what happened, and then I saw the update to it. So I assume you're all taken care of now.
Well, I mean, my eyes are still swollen, but they're not almost swollen shut.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, no,
That's always good.
So I woke up this morning at like 8 o'clock, and my eyes were almost swollen shut, and I could barely see. And I was freaking out because I had no idea what was going on.
Were they able to like give you an idea of why it happened, or did they just pump you full of steroids and send you on your way?
Well, the nurse, she was like, "Oh yeah, it's allergies."
Yeah, we could not get a word in edgewise. The fucking nurse would not shut the hell up.
Like, she kind of, I was like, well, please tell me what you think it really is, because I've had this rash for about 4 years now, because she was trying to say that's what it was, that the whole thing was allergies. And I'm like, I've had this rash for 4 years now, and I have seen doctor to doctor. I've seen a dermatologist, and they have no idea what it is. And, like, here I've got this nurse telling me exactly what it is. And I'm like, bro, if it's something that I'm allergic to, then, and I'm coming into contact with it every day because I'm not changing anything, then I would have allergic reaction every day, not just every 6 months to a year.
But regarding the rash thing, have you thought about changing up to like OS harsh laundry detergent?
I mean, if it's something that I could find.
Yeah, you can easily find it. A lot of the natural stuff is a lot less harsh.
With how our supermarkets are, you barely can find anything.
Yeah.
So that's why I said if I could find it, then I would rather go to a supermarket and have it day of than have to wait a few days for shipping.
Do you not have a Walmart?
We do,
but our Walmart's trash.
Like I said, half the time we go in, they don't have.
So it's a Walmart.
So it doesn't really have anything.
They're like, our Walmart's trash, so it's a Walmart. Good.
Yeah, exactly. It's a fucking Walmart.
It's a regular ass Walmart. It's trash. Yes.
But the doctor I had, oh my god, she was lovely. She did not discredit me or make me feel like shit or that I'm stupid.
Nurses guess, doctors listen.
So, even she...
Typically, it's the other way around.
Even she wasn't, like, fully on, like, oh, yeah, this is allergies. She, you know... And when I told her about going and seeing a dermatologist... Like, when I told the nurse about going and seeing a dermatologist this week, she was like, I don't know why they would do that. You don't need to go do that. It's allergies. And I'm like... Look, bitch, I'm going to explore every avenue that I'm going to explore.
And guess who can do an allergen test? A dermatologist.
Yeah, no, the rash. I'm talking about the rash because I don't know if they're connected.
Yeah.
Because my face does itch. My face does itch, and my eyes itch. I don't know if they're connected. So, like, before this happened, the rash showed up again, and I made an appointment for my dermatologist for the 26th. And so, because that was the earliest I could get in. And so, I mean, I don't know if they're connected or not. So if nothing becomes of getting a skin sample done, then I'm going to go get an allergy test done. But, like, for her to tell me, oh no, you don't need to get that done. They all just think it's some kind of dermatitis or whatever. I'm like, look, I'm going to explore every avenue. Like, I wasn't just gonna stop at dermatology. I was gonna do everything to try to figure out what's going on. Like, like the nurse she just was a straight up bitch, and the doctor was just lovely. She was like, you know, when I told her about going to a dermatologist, she's like, you know, very supportive about it. And then I told her that I did plan on getting allergy tested afterwards. So, like, I, you know, lovely experience with the doctor. The nurse was just, I don't know if she was having a bad day or whatnot, but, like...
It's like she was trying to be, what was that doctor's name? I
don't
know. Perry?
Oh, Dr. Cox?
Dr. Cox. It's like she was trying to be Dr. Cox, but, you know...
Failed miserably.
But not funny.
Damn.
When you really needed JD.
When he really needed JD.
Yeah, so they gave me some steroids and gave me some ointment for my eyes and made me hang out at the hospital for a few hours. And so
a lot more than a few. We got there at 8:30. We left at noon.
Yeah, I slept for a good bit, and when I woke up, like actually fully woke up, my eyes were doing a lot better than they were. I could actually fucking see. So
did they send a saline? Did they give you an IV of saline solution?
Nope.
To like kind of flush you?
Nope.
No.
They did that to me before.
That, don't we? We have eye wash.
Yeah, but no.
No. I'm an IV, not eye wash. An IV.
Oh no. They
because sometimes a blood allergen can do that too.
I mean,
like I had a blood allergen to a specific type of antibiotic that is used for brown recluse bites.
Yeah.
And Yeah, I had a blood allergen, and the most annoying part was like my leg, like one of my legs would spasm every time I spoke. And you know, as soon as you get to the hospital, they try to ask you like 30, 40 questions in the span of like 30 seconds. So I'm sitting there trying to answer, and my leg is just going nuts. And they're like, "What's wrong with your leg?" I go, "I'm talking."
Yeah.
Like, my motor functions from my mouth and my right leg have somehow connected. Please make it stop. Like, I didn't even know that was a fucking thing that could happen.
Like I had to be. It was so bad that I had to be put in a wheelchair and wheeled out to the other waiting room to see the doctor. Like that's how bad I couldn't see. Because they were like, because you can't really see very well and it's kind of a walk, we're going to wheel you back there. So yeah, like it was really crazy, and I didn't even recognize myself. I thought I was a completely different person because I don't look like myself at all. And it fucking scared me. I literally told not only Tony but Spirit that I'm fucking scared. I don't know what's going on.
I've got no legs to hold me down.
It sounds like you got a plan, though. You got a plan going forward, and that's good.
Yeah. I'm hoping that the skin sample will hold some kind of results because, like I said, if it's something that I'm allergic to, it wouldn't just appear and then be gone for six months to a year and then appear again. It would be, if I'm coming into contact with something that is causing me to be allergic to something, it would be a constant thing.
Yeah. Also, make you remember to save.
Hashtag save.
Hashtag saved Miki.
So I'm really hoping. What kind of chat did I come into? Oh, if you just came in,
TLDR.
Had to go to ER.
Yeah.
Eyes were swollen shut, but doing better now.
Yep, there you go.
Doing somewhat better now. My eyes are still swollen, but doing somewhat better. But that's been my day. So how about everyone else?
For me, it's been just chilling.
Oh, cool. That is supposed to be adrenaline. I'm putting that in there. I'm currently making the freaking I can see chemistry stuff.
So actually,
Chemistry.
Cody, Doger, and I think Arcane is in here too. Yeah.
Yep.
Doger,
I'm not here.
Doger, Cody, Arcane, and Miki. Do we want to talk about what we talked about last night?
Probably not.
No? Okay.
No.
Sorry, I didn't mean to like shut that down, but
I agree.
It should be a surprise for everybody.
Wasn't sure.
It's not.
So.
No. It's not so much even that it needs to be a surprise. More so that I think there's still more to be talked about before we commit publicly to any decisions.
Was there something specifically you had in mind?
Shit.
Yes, there was.
Oh my god, you scared me.
But I don't think we should. I'm not sure.
What all I'm going to say is you guys got some cool check stuff on the way.
Yeah.
I literally just found glucose, the chemical skeletal structure for glucose. I'm happy with this. What is this?
As a diabetic, I hate that. I hate that.
That's fucking adrenaline. I just found adrenaline. Oh my god, I hate when they do this.
What?
All right, they say when you look for something and it says it's a PNG and then you download it and they literally have the checkered background.
Oh yeah, that's terrible.
Oh, it ends up being a JPEG.
Oh, I hate that so much. So now I have to go through the whole freaking thing and just
Actually, in the program,
resave it as a PNG.
please,
Yeah.
if you're gonna do this, don't mess it up. Make sure that it says none on the background.
Wait, send it to me. I bet I could fix it.
I mean, I'm already doing it, so
I used to be able to do that quite easily.
No offense, but it's my job, not yours.
Fuck you
so-
too. Jeez.
You're welcome.
I just wanted to help.
I know, but like, there's a specific reason why I'm doing it and not letting anybody else do it.
True.
I mean,
That
But
way,
then again-
that way, if people hate the design, it's on me.
I mean,
Exactly.
people could still hate the design because you picked it. I just would have made the background transparent, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I'd also have to share the money with you, and I'm a greedy bastard.
I
No, I'm
don't.
kidding.
Did I ask for payment? Jeez.
Did I ask for opinions? No! Let me be me!
Okay.
No.
It's fine.
Can't happen like
Richie,
that.
we all respect you, so.
No, you don't. You're a liar.
Damn. I was gonna say, like, how you even gonna, yeah.
Well, I do. I can't speak for anyone else here.
So Mosh says, and Miki, thanks for the art. Appreciates you very much.
Aw.
Hi, Mosh.
Hi, you're welcome. And yes,
Hello, friend.
it is my pleasure. Thank you for commissioning me, because you know that is a available option. I have Zzz's 5 on my list, and that was after knocking out 2 this weekend. I've been busy. Happily busy, but busy.
Oh, hey, guys, I have good news that I want to share publicly.
Okay.
My parents who live in Texas finally have running water.
Yes!
Yay, that's great.
Cool.
Great news.
Sounds like Texas is
it's
getting
not
on its
foreign.
way.
Well, no. That's a particular part of Texas. That's around Tyler. That's not the rest of Texas. There's still a lot. Just case in point, Houston is like going through the worst of it right now. So if you pray, thoughts and prayers for Lady Chan. If you don't, just positive vibes or something. You know,
All I'm saying is that the stars are big and bright at night because there ain't no lights in Texas.
the stars at night are big, and bright.
Yeah.
Because there's no power in Texas. Yeah, because there's no light in Texas.
Somebody's gonna write a fucking country song about that. I'm feeling it. I'm vibing it in my bones right now.
I mean,
I need
When the Rona first started, I literally did a Gaston parody about good guy Gaston and how he like freaking follows like mask wearing and he's cleanly. So no one cleans like Gaston, quarantines like Gaston. Like I literally did a vocal for that, and I was so sad that nobody paid attention.
It's pretty
All
funny.
my exes.
I still need to do the full song because Calvin wants to do it. He still wants
Texas
to
is
be-
the place.
And they don't have power.
Need an episode
And you know what? It's all AOC's fault. Ah!
Exes, it's fine.
The fucking star changes colors.
Wait,
Oh
what?
my god,
What's
dude.
Star?
What are you fucking with now?
Trying
Wait,
to
what
pay
the fuck was that?
attention. What?
What the fuck is this? Oh, this is caffeine.
What the fuck? is
Caffeine?
this?
I could use some of that right now.
I literally am
pain
looking
is
at the skeletal chemical structure for caffeine.
Neato.
Neat.
So I've got glucose, adrenaline, and caffeine.
Hey. I got a question, and most of the people in this call are a bunch of nerds. How long do you think, like, a decently long-running empire should go, like, in a fictional universe?
Oh my fucking
Like,
Well,
with, like, elves and
700
shit?
years.
So okay, all right.
Oh wait, with elves?
To know. Oh
No
wait,
idea.
elves? Oh geez, yeah, long
Yeah,
ass time.
millennia.
God, oh my
Yeah,
Like
it's gotta be
for-
long.
For humans, I have a special view on this, I guess, at least from the comic perspective, because a lot of the webcomics I read actually have to do with the hierarchical system of like dukedoms and shit like that. From the humans aspect, though, you only just become no longer considered a newly founded like empire or country after 100 years. So when you think about it, like you take that and you like, so then let's think about like the comparison of a human's life versus elf's life. I feel like it would be a similar comparison. So long ass time.
Oh yeah, long ass time. But the main reason
700 to 1500 years.
Yeah, the one major reason I ask, because I'm trying to fine tune the history in my D&D world, and I was looking at like the timeline that I have for the current like major empire in the world. And mind you, it hasn't been contested because there's not really any other landmass in the world with another empire to really contest it. And I'm just thinking, is this too long of a time? Because I have it set for, I have it at 10,000 years that it's been going for, and I'm like,
this is for the elves. Now, are the elves? Are they?
No. Well, this is what happened was, at some point, a single human essentially rallied all the nations together to fight this giant army of the dead, and after the battle was over, all the nations were like, the only way we're ever going to repair and recover from this is if we work together, and to do that, how about we like become our own nation? But that means there's like
humans would never last 10,000 years under a singular empire.
Well, not even that. Nobody would. All those what were originally individual nations would have internal conflicts, and that society would devolve and break down in about 2,000 years, regardless of the
every
race.
time. Yeah, every fucking time.
Hell, even the Galactic Empire only lasted like 2 decades.
Because like the way I have my world set up is there's like provinces, and the provinces were originally these nations that were run by like particular races. There was one that had a lot of the like smaller races like elves or not elves, fucking dwarves, gnomes, halflings. There's one province that is mostly elves, one province that is a lot of furries, to say the least, one that's like straight up just dragonborn, but their society is
like,
very
like beast people, not furries.
Yeah, beast people.
Humans.
One province is like humans, and one province is like the dragonborn, but they're very seclusive and sort of like Japan.
Now, as a cohesive nation, 2,000 years. Now you could have a city where everybody does exist in relative harmony. That is an outlier. That like a nation that welcomes everyone.
Yeah, they shouldn't be an empire. They would definitely have to be a smaller nation, so that internal conflict would be a lot harder. Because when you think about it from the aspect of like how large you actually have to have it be to be an empire, then you've got all of the people that are greedy, all of the people who want something. It's a lot harder to keep up with it, and it's easier to construct mutiny in something as large as an empire, which is usually why they don't last as long, versus the individual different locations like dukedoms and oh, thanks. But the like individual dukedoms themselves usually actually, even after an empire falls, still manage to survive because they're much more minor. They have a lot less people to manage and a lot of less potential for internal conflict. So
also, no matter who's in charge, the creed is greed.
Well, the one thing is essentially it's like these nations that were once like specifically like one race, except for the race of the small folk. They were essentially their own nation before this one guy was all like, okay, so there's this army of the dead coming, and if we don't like all work together, we're fucked. And he basically
and a unifying enemy is something that could bring them together temporarily, but again, for long term, 2,000 years at max.
But that's the thing. Like, one of the things with the culture in my world is like these provinces, they're known as the provinces. They were once known as individual nations, but they're sort of just all under the same moniker of this one empire.
So
which
it's
happens to, I guess.
Are you talking about pirates?
I'm talking about Noventera, the world that I've been working on for like a few years now. But like,
it's basically our world, our little thing where not only pirates but school days is based around.
No, it's all. I set all my worlds in this one because I've been trying to like establish like decent history and all that backstory, and so it's a well fleshed out world to have my D&D games in.
Well, I mean, we've had a few, like we had a campaign that was set up in that world, but that campaign didn't last for very long because of conflicting people in the campaign, and it just and not only that, but like the way we set up my character was completely wrong. Like,
yeah, no, we didn't know what we were doing back then.
We still didn't have the full understanding of, like, especially me, on how that shit worked. So,
but that was the first time we ever played, and
yeah, that's
I was all like, it doesn't matter, the world is just a place. But then after that game ended, I was all like, okay, I want a world with like in-depth shit. And recently I've been just going ham on World Anvil, so I'm like, I want to make things all fancy and shit, and actually go into stuff. And then I was thinking about like the actual timeline of this empire that's sort of just like a bunch of nations under the same moniker, because they all kind of wanted to work together to help each other through this crisis. And I'm wondering how long it should last and when I should set my games in during it, because I like setting my games in during this time where there's this sort of established government, so there's like this sense of normalcy. But there's also like this giant space in the center of the landmass on my world, because there's only like one large, like giant landmass. My world is like, one side of the world is a huge landmass, the other side of the world is mostly ocean with tiny islands scattered all over the place. And the giant landmass is about the size of Canada, maybe a bit bigger.
With the landmass, honestly, that's small. There'd be a lot of infighting over resources after a time.
Yeah.
Like what we're boiling down to is long term, it wouldn't last as long as you might think it would. It's just not possible. It's like it's literally not possible.
Well, you gotta think not all of Canada is inhabited. This is like a landmass where all of it is like decently inhabitable, and there's a lot of resources, and also it's
what's your population?
I mean, yeah, but eventually those resources will dwindle out. Like I mean, think about just even in our current like common day world, like the entire reason why people sought out to spread out like across the world was because their like each small continent, Canada sized or not, eventually ran out of resources. Then you have to think about population increase over the exponential period of 10,000 years. Like it's not.
Yeah, well, that's the exact thing. That's why I'm saying that. I was looking at 10,000, and I'm thinking that's probably way too much. Exactly. I'm sort of leaning towards like the 700-ish mark.
Yeah, anywhere from 700 to 1,500 is a
more realistic
time frame. But like I said, 2,000 is a hard cap on that.
Dogger, I'm trying to be very careful when I answer questions of this nature, because these are conversations that we have in Infinity's Light all the time, because we have to create multiple worlds, and this kind of like, okay, what is the society that's here? How many people in there? What is the structure of the society? How big is too big? What's their history? How many wars have they had? Like, this shit is stuff that we have to we have all these questions.
Actually, there was a ton of like
and now you're understanding why it is that Infinity's Light is taking so fucking long, even though technically
I think I noticed what you're talking about, Miki.
Yeah, sorry, I actually wasn't my commentary was not towards Infinity's Light. My commentary was because I've been trying to figure out why the fuck everything has this like kind of little white outline. And I finally realized that at some point in time on the clothing layer, I'm gonna blame Gunther. I think it happened when I'm pretty sure it was happening while I was filling in Sanji's shirt. You can see that the line art got hit with the fill tool, and it spread all across each character. So that's why there's this weird fucking line everywhere.
Oh, I feel you. I've been there before.
It's okay.
We'll get through this together, Miki.
We will. But yeah, to clarify, I wasn't patronizing you about Infinity's Light.
I didn't think you were patronizing me. It sounded like, oh shit, yeah, I can understand why you're doing all that. So that didn't feel like patronization. That felt like you were on the same page. So if anything, you should apologize for fake agreeing.
My bad, man. Shit, I just wanted to be
you were on my side. I thought you were on my side.
Okay, take it down, daytime Emmy.
Hey! Look, fucker! I'm trying to go for an Oscar this year. All right, the Emmys can suck.
I support you in that endeavor.
Yeah, the Emmys can suck something that I'm not allowed to say on air.
Well, at least on this side.
Is it PP?
No. Well, it's close.
The pee-pee?
It can suck my left one.
Your left pee-pee?
Left earlobe? What?
My left
so lewd.
My left
you can say testy.
You can suck my left nut.
Yeah. Like, I don't know.
I know we've said worse. I know we've said worse on like shows, but this is Miki's stream, and I'm trying to like not destroy her stream.
Look, man, she knew what she signed up for, okay?
With my tip, I'm trying not to like be mean on her stream and with my typical BS nonsense.
Look. She knew what she signed up for.
Yeah, to be fair,
you joined PhatDog. We didn't join you.
To be fair.
To be fair.
Like she knew how I was before this. Like, you know.
True.
What was it? She comes in. I knew you were trouble when you walked in.
Pretty much. She like.
Sure.
Fuck. I think I told her about. I think I told you about the story of like me explaining Bible Black to Anthony's mom.
Yes. Yeah.
Like,
I don't.
You knew, man. You fucking knew. So
Can we go back? Can we go back to Jonah and the Whale?
No. That was great, but also like I hate it. I hate it when like there will be times where Tony will bring it up and I'm like, please stop.
I do have times where I have upset my mother a little bit because I was like, because randomly I'll have, I don't get shower thoughts. I don't have to be in the shower to get shower thoughts. I just have thoughts. So literally right in front of my mom, I go, do you think Jonah and the Whale was really a prequel to Pinocchio? And my mom was like, how dare? And I'm like, what?
Do you think Pinocchio was his prequel to Aquaman with Jason Momoa specifically?
Right? Seriously, it could have been. No, what is it? Bitch, it might be.
Bitch.
What?
Oh, do y'all want to hear something really cool?
Bitch, I might be.
This is just a rumor, guys. This is just a rumor for now. But there is a rumor going around that Matt Reeves is looking to cast freaking Johnny Depp as Joker in his Batman series. And I'm like, you know,
nice.
I'm kind of here for that.
I am also here
I'd love to see that.
Yeah, I am here for anything of Johnny Depp, like, bro.
Also
yeah, I'm absolutely down for that. It's such a shame what happened to him. Without getting too much into it, my personal thoughts and opinions, which do not necessarily reflect PhatDog.
But
thank you for the clarification.
Yeah, which do not necessarily reflect PhatDog or anybody else in the call. I don't want to. If I'm gonna go down, I'm not taking y'all with me. But yeah, my personal thing is I really do. I feel really bad for Johnny Depp about this whole situation.
No, I think there is kind of a total agreement with people that are in this call, not like you said, PhatDog in a whole, but people in this call, because I feel absolutely like shit every time someone brings it up. I feel like shit because I grew up with Johnny Depp. He was literally in almost
every fucking movie that I love,
Well,
and
let's talk about how the man is a fucking saint too. Just saying.
Well,
can we talk about all the freaking hospitals he's gone to, the children's hospitals?
Yeah,
and, dressed up as Jack Sparrow, and I mean, come on.
He might get his role back, or he is going to be in the new Pirates in the Caribbean.
Pirates, yeah. I just love seeing, even though I didn't think the last movie was all that great, I loved the promotion that they did for it, where they actually had Johnny Depp show up as Jack Sparrow for the Pirates ride and surprise everybody. I'm just like, it's so, like, every once in a while I'll go back and rewatch that because it's just Johnny being adorable and I love it.
Yeah, no, he is a wonderful man.
Straight up fucking like the man is an angel.
And there might have been, like some of the pictures that were posted. It's like, dude, you literally took pictures of a time where he was vulnerable. Like, everyone has those moments. Doesn't mean shit. Like, so it's just.
Also, I mean, the thing is about the Me Too movement. They're saying believe the women, and pretty much all the women that have known Johnny came out and were like, what is being said is not Johnny. Like his ex-wife, his people that have worked with him, his kids, they're like, that is not who he is. And I'm like, okay, well, because like I'm trying to dance around it, but like at the same time, I don't want to start doubting someone that claims to be a victim of that type of behavior.
Yeah, but that would also be discrediting Depp of being a victim.
Yeah,
he was she cut him with a broken bottle, and he had to go to the hospital. Like, there's evidence of that. Like, so it's not only do women, things happen to women, things happen to men too, and
that's true. Men do suffer domestic abuse. It's just quiet.
Yes. Well, that's why I'm saying, if men come out with some kind of domestic abuse, whatever, they should be believed just as much as the women.
Like, I hate to get back to this, but that's like the Bill Burr thing. He's saying, like, if anything happens to a guy, it's just considered funny.
That, or like,
all right,
you're a pussy.
I want to get everybody's opinion real quick on this. So I shared my screen, not on the stream. Do not share this on the stream, please.
Well,
So yes, so long as it cannot be seen on stream, I kind of want some opinions real quick. I gotta rename the layer. Cancel. I need to rename the layer eyes.
I like the bottom. I think is very funny.
Yeah, I'm liking this.
Well, I'm trying to. This isn't the placement of everything. I'm just like, hey, do you like how this looks? I mean, obviously, this is going away. So we can put it on whatever. I'm gonna basically save the text. The text is gonna get turned into an image, and I'm gonna keep the white around it. But I'm also gonna give it maybe like a little bit of a bubble, or I like that the text is a bubble, but like I need to make sure that I can just highlight certain things. Oh, what?
I gave you an idea, but I didn't want to like vocalize it because I wasn't sure if it would make things too obvious.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Naughty! All right, fine.
Yeah.
I will.
Wait. Hold on. Are you talking about? Okay, I find it hilarious that you're talking about the one lady who's trying to figure out math meme. You mean Julia Roberts? Yeah, that's Julia Roberts.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not good at names.
It's a
movie.
I'm just good at faces.
But what I was saying is, it would be funny if you
Aaron
could
Brockovich.
emulate that in some way.
The meme comes from Aaron Brockovich. Unfortunately, I don't have the thing to do that. Also, Aaron Brockovich, that's a movie based on a real person. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like she's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, she was kind of a BAMF as far as like law and shit went, because she ended up representing a lot of average, ordinary citizens and kicking some serious butt. Okay, so this is all right. So you guys are still looking at this. So this one right here, this molecule, caffeine. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is cocaine.
I recognize that one.
Cocaine. Yep.
So
Adrenaline. Adrenaline.
Adrenaline. Yep.
Adrenaline.
Glucose. Adrenaline. This is hey. If you want, I can save this, Miki. I can literally save this and send it to you, and then I'd be giving you some sugar. That's glucose. So you know, you gotta give a cup of sugar to a neighbor. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Be a friendly neighbor, and you have some sugar.
It better be that kind of sugar. Giving my wife sugar.
Oh my god.
Okay. And then of course this one is THC. I've got worse ones that I was thinking about putting in there, but I was like, nah, nobody needs the chemical formula for semen.
I'm surprised you didn't do Tahesi instead.
Tahesi? Nah, look, I'm not smoking it, so I can say the words THC in Tennessee, even though we're like the worst of the Bible. But like,
why does that make me feel like the story was different for cocaine?
Cocaine? Wow. Let's just say, you know what fucking state we're living in, and I didn't even put meth on this.
Like,
Fair.
dude, you could say weed.
Well, THC is okay
the
because
chemical,
the chemical is okay to say. If I said weed, then FBI, open up!
Okay.
That's seriously the state we live in. It's not even medicinal in this state. We're one of only 7 states.
Yeah, it's legal where I live, but not Richie.
We talked about weed on so many streams.
Yeah, but you don't live in Tennessee.
It's the location.
Okay, I live in Indiana, so we're not any better.
Wait, hold on.
It's not legal here.
Weed legality, United States.
It's not legal here.
By any structure. Okay, cannabis. Yeah. Cannabis legality, United States map.
Now Richie's what's her face doing?
You said Indiana, right?
Yeah.
Your legal status is mixed, CBD oil only, and decriminalized. Here in the United States, here in Tennessee, legal status is fully illegal. No medicinal, no decriminalization. CBD is the only thing that's allowed. Like,
CBD is illegal. CBD is legal nationwide, regardless.
Outside my house, and I talk about it. I'm pretty sure someone's gonna send a damn cop to my house just for talking about it.
It says legal status mixed, and there is no decriminalization. But so mixed means you at least have medical. In India.
Yeah, but I mean.
Ergo, so it's a lot. Well, the point is that it's less likely that if you went outside to talk about it, that somebody'd send a cop to your door than if.
The fact that we have neighbors that are cops, so they would just show up at my house.
They're just like, oh, FBI, open up.
We heard you talking about the mayor and Chicanos.
Devil's lettuce.
The devil's lettuce, yes.
The fucking
Look, and then Tony's just like, look, all I said was what I wouldn't do with a can opener and
a bowl of clam chowder.
A bowl of clam chowder. And then the devil's lettuce just came up, as it casually do in a conversation.
The weeds. The weeds. Hey kids,
that grass.
Richie, I just sent you something. How does that look for a basic building structure?
That's. I don't know what specific building you're trying to build.
Hang on. It's just the basic architectural style that we talked about.
Yes, but like, what? All right, so
I'm just going over basic architectural styles right now.
Okay, so you're just playing around in Blender. Then in that case, that looks nice. I mean, it's probably not what we're gonna go with, but it looks good.
Why didn't it select that vertex?
But I'm glad to see you playing around in Blender.
I have an idea.
What's up?
Trying to see if did that make it worse? That made it worse.
Did that make it worse? It made it. Never mind. Made it worse.
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Hey,
Timmy!
Pay me no mind. Oh my goodness.
So does anybody want to buy a shirt with THC on it?
I would probably.
and cocaine.
Yeah.
But, just now being reminded of you shading Nami shading Nami at the moment. The person that literally talked about doing some unspeakable things last week.
What?
In the chat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so it wasn't me. It wasn't. I was like,
No.
what did I say?
I wasn't here, but I was keeping up with chat.
Ow!
Sorry.
What the fuck was that? I just heard back. I'm like,
I thought she was barking at us.
No, no, she went back. She went back. I was like, who stepped on a chicken?
No, I hit my hand on the edge of the computer desk and it hurt. And
Rip.
I said fuck, but the way that I said it was weird.
It just sounded like somebody stepped on a chicken. It was like, back.
Yeah, it was quite fast. So
I loved it. That was great. Do it again.
But no, someone was like, they were saying very gross things, and all I had to say was, if you are finished in that short amount of time just from seeing boobs, you must be a Minuteman. That's all I said.
One pump chump.
It was literally around the time that you were coloring in not like everything for Nami.
Oh, I mean, I follow
at her
chat.
boobs.
Yeah, I saw it.
And I was just like, damn, man, like, bruh.
Hey, it's one of those cases that when you got it, don't flaunt it.
I was kind of like, man, I didn't need to know that.
I was like, oh man,
I don't people like at all, but like there's some things, man, that I don't want to fucking know. And when I say I don't want to know, that means a lot because you know I'm as open as I am. So
yes, that's functionally, I think, better. Whoops.
So
What?
kind of
Wait,
on
what?
an unrelated
Are you talking
note,
about your thing or my thing?
My thing.
Okay, cool.
yeah, I'm fine now.
Because I'm trying to
So-
rearrange stuff, and I'm like, oh, does this look good? Does that look good?
Kind of on an unrelated note, Doger and I were playing some League earlier today, aka Basic Bitching.
Yeah, you basic bitch.
And we were playing it as in a game where we had this freaking terrible blitzcrank on our team. I mean, like, it was like playing with a bot on your team. It was hysterical.
Hysterically bad?
But we managed. We still were dragging him to victory. And at one point, he started talking shit, saying like, "Oh my god, this is too easy," like laughing about it. And once I had a chance to talk, and I said, "Yeah, I'm just putting this out there, but if you say GGEs at the end of this game, Doger and I are going to report you. Do not fucking do that." And that alone, I ended up getting a friend request from someone else on our team who's like, "Yeah, we're doing good, but don't be a dick." And like that alone, to get a request someone as a friend, kind of puts into sharp contrast the state of the game. That just a single thing like, "Hey, don't be a dick," is enough to be like, "I'm gonna play with this guy."
Well, I mean, for the
So
fact
it's like encountering someone nice in GTA.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, with how the state of the fan base is for League,
Also, hi, Darkon.
finding any nice person's like, I want to play with this person
Yeah.
because I hate the toxic, like, whole toxic bullshit that is League of Legends.
Oh yeah, no, I mean it's gotten to the point where I have all chat permanently turned off so that I don't have to listen to the enemy team talking shit. Because the game's fun, the community sucks.
Yeah, I'll agree with that statement. That's kind of why I stay away from it.
I mean,
Well, that's why I don't play. That's why I don't play fives anymore. I don't play the game how it's intended to play. I play ARAM exclusively, which, for those of you who don't know, is all random, all middle.
Okay, so again, I just got to put this out there. That's what you get for basic bitching.
Yeah, well, you know, it's surprisingly, it's a good way to de-stress. I mean, there are times where it adds more stress, but those are actually kind of rare now. You know, irritation, yes. Stress, no.
So somebody made a funny joke today that on Mars they found a spherical object, and I was like, "Oh, buddy!" And I contacted freaking.
So they found a rock.
No, a spherical object hovering above the surface of Mars. Just like.
Is it Rimuru?
No, it's a destiny.
I wish.
Oh.
We were joking that it was the Traveler. Yeah, and literally I messaged Calvin. I go, well, looks like it's time to clap ass in new ways.
Oh.
Because literally, okay, if you haven't seen, there's this new meme. Like, okay, so in the beginning of one of the new DLCs, there is a character that asks you to bow before them, right? Like they're some great fucking person or whatnot. Anyway, so they're like, bow to us if you want to team up with us. And so they get the voice actor for one of the main characters to actually read out this really funny thing about like that one fucking guardian basically ended your entire race. And right now I would contact them, but they just started using the darkness for fun to learn how to clap ass in new ways. Like basically they got the voice actor in on this new meme and the community has been loving it because you got Lance Reddick to say a bunch of really funny shit and he was down. For those of you that don't know, Lance Reddick voices one of the major characters in Destiny, but also if you've ever seen any of the John Wick series, he is the concierge for the hotel. Good to see you again, Mr. Wick. You know, that guy. But anyway, they got him to do it and it was fucking hilarious. And then like that's been like the running joke with me and Calvin because we just find that shit absolutely hilarious. However, somebody got him to do that and it was the height of hilarious. Oh man. So the joke is, oh, if the Traveler's there, then I guess it's time to clap ass in new ways. Because essentially I made a reference to a dumb meme that I think is hilarious. Sorry.
Proud of you.
We now return you to your regularly scheduled broadcast.
I feel enlightened.
You should really. I think it's more like the Billy Madison thing. It's like we are all now dumber for having listened to this.
I award you no points. May God have mercy on your soul.
Yes. Also, am I the only one that was like, what the fuck is going on when I watched Billy Madison and I fucking saw Sonya Blade from the Mortal Kombat movie as the teacher? Oh yeah. The teacher of Billy Madison was also Sonya Blade. I'm like,
I forgot. That's why I said, oh.
That, yeah.
I am kind of like turned on for multiple reasons now. Thank you.
I mean, same.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's just me 24/7 anyway. So.
It's like, I mean, same, but I'm a hot mess. So, yeah.
I literally said that today, though. I said that on Twitter because someone was like talking about leaving a group because of, you know, people being, well, not in the group, but just people in general being garbage. And I'm like, hey, you have been nothing but nice to me since I've known you, and I'm literally a fucking hot mess. So like, like, you know, if you are as sweet and nice to me as you are, knowing that I am as fucking just
broken as I am,
then you know, man, you just don't fucking listen to them, man. You
do you, boo.
Huh. Why is this an I'm sorry? Oh no, I'd be sorry, not I'm sorry. Okay, that makes more sense.
Where are you?
I'm
I'm so sorry.
Jesus Christ.
God.
We're all fucking.
You praise his name.
causes.
You praise his name. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god, I love Chopper so much. I will say it as many times as I want. I love Chopper so much. Our Chopper. Like, I mean, I love Chopper in general, but like, our Chopper is just the best. I feel like he's the best character. Look at him.
He is angry as shit.
He's just me. I hate all of you.
Wow.
Wow.
I meant him. The way he looks, he's just like, I hate all of you.
Oh yeah, pretty much.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
How now, Brown?
Wait, how many people
How?
are on this call right now?
8.
8 people? Yeah, I mean, I just kidding.
What's that?
Wait, what?
I need contacts.
Did you?
No, you don't.
I said, how many people are in this call?
Unless you're comfortable with contact, I don't recommend getting them.
I can't hear what she said. What did you say?
I said, wait, how many people are in this call? And Tony goes 8, and I said,
Well, we're maxed out, so if someone leaves and someone else comes in.
No, what I was saying is that, like, what I was getting ready to say was, well, I mean, there's 50%. Because it's literally split down, there's 8 people. So, there's about 4 people I don't hate here.
Wow! Fucking wow!
And now Chad has a game. Now Chad has a game. Now you got to figure out which is which. Post your guesses in the chat game.
Christ.
And no, just because she's one of the 8 does not give her a bye one way or the other.
No, I'm the 9th person, so.
Like 100%, man. I can already tell you, I'm hated.
Ain't nobody said it but yourself.
I mean, if I hated you, then, I wouldn't talk to you.
Why are we using the past tense? Don't fool the audience like that. No.
Like, I'm gonna be honest, there are times where I want to punch you in the throat, but I mean, that happens.
Do it harder, mommy. Harder, mommy.
Like, I mean, but that's a lot of people that I come into contact with.
There are times I want to punch you in the throat. No kink shaming. No kink shaming.
No, I mean, there's no kink shaming. If you get hard from it, then that's whatever. As long as I get punched in the throat.
It's catharsis for both.
It's like, I want to punch you in the throat. Harder, mommy.
Okay, Shorty.
Oh, no. Hold on. Sorry. Harder, daddy. There we go. Better.
I mean, either one. You can call me
harder, mommy, daddy. I don't know which.
Oh, my sweet.
Parental unit.
Oh, your sweet, gentle. Wow. Both of you to his. He's like, nope. I don't want any part of this. Do not add me.
Do not tag me on Twitter. Do not friend me on Facebook.
No, I was saying even Jesus doesn't want a part of this. He's like, look, I may be a zombie, but nope.
I mean...
Also, I am one of those people. I am a firm believer that Jesus is a zombie.
I mean, he did rise from the dead, so
Yeah,
that is fair.
Just because he didn't want brains, incorrect. Just because he didn't want brains doesn't mean he's not a zombie.
That's
true.
a fair point, sir.
Also,
I'm pretty sure there's been a few anime where there's been zombies that don't want brains.
Can
So
you just imagine being a Roman soldier when that happened? Like the guy that you crucified is walking around 3 days later, just walking around talking. You're like, the fuck is going on?
It must really have.
He died for your sins. He's back for your brains.
Either you crap your pants or you're like, this is some good shit.
I mean, to be fair, he could just be the zombie from Day of the Dead.
Could be.
The original, not the remake.
Well, I'm so zombie.
I'm so.
You may show yourself out. Thanks. Appreciate you stopping by and all, but I think it's time to go.
How are you? I'm so
zombie.
I cannot sleep. I must eat tonight.
No, I'm looking around. I'm just trying to find some brains.
Is it 70% difference here? Are we covered?
Hey,
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen in the chat. Are you sure I'm not hated?
I'm loving this.
Yay!
Joey in the chat. He died for your sins. He's back for your brains. Nice.
Oh my god!
Can we put that on a shirt? Can we just put that on a shirt?
I have a feeling we would really upset Christianity as a whole.
I don't care.
Okay, fine.
Can we do one for every religion?
Here's the thing. If we use that text, we have to put the Jared Leto Joker that they just put out with the freaking crown of thorns on his head, because they literally just did Jesus imagery with Jared Leto Joker, and I'm just like, that text would be perfect.
See,
he died for your sins. He's here for your brains.
He's back for your brains. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that a lot.
Yes, love it.
It's still not something that we should do.
Especially with all the red
No,
lips
but it's fun to
his
joke
mouth.
about, if nothing else.
No.
Especially
It is
with
fun
all
to
the
joke
red
about it.
lips
Just saying.
around his mouth.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you're bringing that up. I'm glad you're bringing
We'd
that up.
absolutely get in trouble copyright-wise with Warner Brothers, so it's not happening. It's just a joke.
Yeah.
Guys. Let me go ahead and put that on.
Wait, Warner Bros. owns Jesus?
No, they own the Joker.
No. I wasn't talking about the Joker part. I'm talking.
Yeah, I was on a different conversation. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're on a very different conversation.
Warner owns everything else, man. Who did Passion of the Christ? They're the ones that own
Christianity.
Bruh, Jesus might as well be a Disney princess if we're talking about who owns shit. I'm just saying.
So, is it bad that I'd be okay with that?
Yes!
As long as they stay.
They've taken a whole bunch of other old stories and did that to them. Sure, why not?
Dude, Darkon is the most Christian person here. So, if he says it's okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, New Market Films owns Jesus because they're the ones. They're the ones that did Passion of the Christ, so they technically own Jesus.
Jesus is distributed by Icon Productions.
You know what? Considering we were talking about weed just a moment ago, that's kind of a little sad. Jesus is distributed.
God,
I'm telling you right now, if communion was token up, you'd have a lot more people going to church.
Rastafarianism, man.
Wait, he actually had a joke
And
about
these are the ashes of Christ.
We actually had a joke about if
I would subscribe to that.
Wait, so me and my mom actually had a joke about, before my dad actually passed away, that if he died and was cremated,
you would smoke that.
Well, I wouldn't, but basically my mom said that his ashes would be rolled up in some joints and his whole family would just smoke him because that's all they're known for.
I
don't know how I feel about that.
No, we do know that.
That just reminds me of a joke my grandpa used to tell of there's this boy that got home from school and he just learned about evolution and he goes up to his mom and he's like, "Mom, is it true we're descended from apes?" And his mom, without missing a beat, just goes, "I don't know, honey. I haven't met all of your dad's people."
Dude, the thing of it is that my whole, like, in my dad's side of the family, every person other than my Uncle Johnny has either gone to jail because of weed or because of meth or whatever. So we do know.
Wow.
Like, the family. Like, they would straight up smoke him. No joke. Like,
where are you? I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, Kat. I'm sorry, Christine.
I want to create more vertices.
Look, I'm not the one.
Tonight.
I'm just saying zombie Jesus is real. That's all I said.
yeah. No. In the definition, he would be considered a zombie.
Zambibbles.
Yeah.
Zambino. Zambino.
He's a Zambles. Just
Language is what you make it. He can be a book for all we care.
he is the book. He is the word.
He's the bird?
Literally fucking cannot.
Oh no, wait.
Miki, I'm going in another chat. You want to join me?
Yes, I feel like we do this every week.
Still, though.
It can even be a sandwich if you wanted to.
About the bird, about the bird.
What was the
What
thing
does he want my brain for? I thought he wanted my soul.
It's 3 days later.
What was the thing I saw earlier that was like the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit? And it had
I love that,
fucking
Joey.
Keanu
Thank
Reeves in it?
you.
Was that in my thing? Was that in my freaking server and memes or something?
What?
There was an image somebody put, and I'm trying to find out where it was, but it literally said the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and one of them was Keanu Reeves. I was like,
I'm okay with that.
This is hilarious. I was like, I couldn't remember which one he was, but it was like Keanu Reeves and 2 other people, and I'm like, God, I know these people. That's hilarious.
I love that. I mean, if you know,
I'm just trying to remember where I saw that.
I'm gonna start saying, because I normally say, like, on the server, I normally go, like, what is it? What, like, Dear Dark Lord or whatever. Like, instead of saying Jesus Christ, I'll be like, you know, Jesus Dark Lord, like, or whatever.
Satan, damn it!
No, it's to Cthulhu, basically.
Fuck Cthulhu.
But,
that's what it was. Okay, it was Twitter. It was Twitter. It said the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and it's Matt Mercer and Keanu Reeves, and like.
But like, if I'm gonna start saying Keanu Reeves instead. Keanu Creeves.
Keanu Creeves. Keanu Creeves. What?
I can't.
Keanu Creed.
What?
Don't kill my dog.
Okay, I mixed Reeves
Don't
with
break
Christ.
my dog. My achy breaking dog.
That's Keanu Reeves Cyrus.
What if we become?
My brain mixed in Christ.
We need to get some help.
Yeah. Well,
what have I become?
Well, if you don't want your brain anymore, donate it to Jesus, apparently.
No, donate it to your
What does he want
local
with your with your brains anyways? I thought he wanted my soul. Dude, he bought you. He paid and bought you back your soul. Least you can do is give him your brain.
Fair enough.
Try to find freaking.
So he really is a zombie.
Yes.
It's clearly a bitch.
I don't know how I feel about the justifications that we're coming up with here today. I'm conflicted.
Ryan. Caboose, you got the line wrong. Oh, I'm sorry. Can we go back and do it again? No, we'll go with it. Moaning. Fucking love Caboose. Old Caboose was hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Brian.
I still.
All right,
I still remember the line that had me crying for half an hour, and Dogger was with me on that one. Do you remember it?
You're asking the wrong person with memory problems here.
Timeline? Time is not made of lines. It is made of circles. That is why clocks are round.
Yep.
And then we paused the video, hugged each other, and cried for half an hour.
It's
Good times.
It's so funny. Just
She
his
needs a
delivery on it.
We had
It's like
people
a
coming
crown.
up to the room making sure that we weren't dead.
All right, guys, look in shit post. I posted it there.
There, yeah, I see it.
I forget who the other guy is. I know him. I just don't remember his name.
He's in iCarly.
Oh, okay. So it's one of the guys in iCarly.
Yeah,
He plays the brother.
The only thing I remember about that is like I remember a scene from iCarly where they walk in, he's got an ostrich and a smoothie there, and they're like, "What do you got there?" He's like, "A smoothie."
Smoothie?
Yeah. I've seen that one. I've seen that. What do you got there? A smoothie.
Yeah. Where's Aaron Hansen?
Who?
Yeah, Aaron Hansen should be in here. He's got hair just like that.
Wait. What?
Aaron Hansen has literally the same hair.
Yeah, from Game Grumps.
Okay. For a second, different Hansen. I thought for a second.
I thought you were talking Chris Hansen.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about Chris Hansen. I was like, wait, To Catch a Predator? What?
No.
No.
I'm like, Tony, what are you admitting?
No. We don't appreciate dudes taking advantage of fucking.
Well, neither does Chris Hansen. That's why he's on.
That's why he's on Dateline.
No, he did that. He took advantage of survivors from a person that was in a band that did things to underage girls. He took advantage of them. Like the whole situation. Huh? Yes! On YouTube! It's a whole fucking thing on YouTube. Like.
Huh.
Yeah, no, like he fucked up royally. Like he fucked up. I supported him because he also there's another thing on YouTube of like a YouTuber that has done some unspeakable things, him and his husband, and he fucked that whole fucking investigation over. Like straight up. And then sold the fucking whole investigation to a thing on Netflix or some shit like that. It was a documentary or whatever. It was disgusting. Like absolutely fucking disgusting.
Guys, what do you think about this? I mean, clearly you can't put it on a black shirt unless I put a freaking unless I put a glow around everything, but I don't.
Or I mean, you could put it on a black shirt if you inverted the colors of the.
Yeah, if you inverted the colors of the
molecules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget how I'm supposed to do. What is the?
Otherwise, that would have to be on a I don't know, white shirt maybe.
It could be like there's different colors, like white. We could do gray. There's like pink and red, or blue, or whatever.
It seems like right now it shouldn't go on anything dark colored.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck. What is print resolution again?
What?
It all depends on your size, my dude.
Yeah. But I'm not going to do resolution 72 because that's web, not print.
I mean, personally, I do 600 resolution, but like my images are fucking massive, so.
Yeah, I was thinking somewhere around like 240, 300, somewhere around there.
I don't think okay, I have to say, Miki, your images are nowhere as big as the logo for One Piece Alabaster Bridge. I'm gonna just tell you. That shit is humongous. And having to downsize that for thumbnails was absolutely a nightmare.
How big is
it? Don't fucking get me started.
I'm like,
at least your photos, or your art of the Czech characters, I didn't have to downsize them very much on the thumbnail. With the One Piece Alabasta logo, I have to downsize it on its original thing, and even then, it's too big.
Sorry, the thing I laughed at is that I turned back into a 12-year-old for a moment. She's like, "How big is it?" And I just started laughing.
Like,
God damn it, you got me doing it too, Reggie.
Fucking
I'm
Resident
gonna show you one
13-year-old
day.
here, sorry.
Just like go on Photoshop and just show you the size of this. The person that made it, I feel like they went a little overboard on the size. the dimensions of it. I was just gonna say it doesn't need to be that big for it to be a good quality logo.
I mean, yeah, that's why I was asking. Is like I'm kind of just curious, like.
I don't know off the top of my head at the moment. I don't know the top of my head, but one day I could literally show you just the like how stupidly big it is. It's it's kind of comical, but at the same time, it's like it was very nerve-wracking and just annoying to deal with because I'm having to make these thumbnails and I'm having to downsize it every fucking time, and I'm like, my guy, what are you doing?
So, Miki, just to get your final opinion, look at this photograph.
Look at this!
I hate. God damn it!
Look at this graph! Yeah, that dude, that time was the best. Look at this graph, and then him smiling. Oh my god, that was the best.
All right, but yeah, Miki, I want your opinion because you're like
just zoom in on it really quick because I don't think that it should share whatever I'm looking at Discord, but I'm not gonna click on it.
I'm gonna fit screen.
Yeah,
I'm gonna fit
screen.
screen.
That works.
No, I do have a drop shadow on most of the freaking skeletal structures. Yeah, the chemical skeletal structures, and the I can see chemistry thing. Like I have that on there, but like other than that. Oh shit! Now that I think about it, I probably should have gone back and put exclamation marks over I can see chemistry, but never mind. Too late! I already rasterized it, and that was like 20 steps ago, and I had to move it over to a different image to...
She's just broken.
Change everything over.
R.I.P. my dude. Now fit to screen.
That is fit to screen.
Wait. Alright, zoom in.
Okay.
Enhance.
Enhance.
Like CSI, like they do with CSI, and it, like enhance that license plate.
Enhance.
I can't fucking do that. How dare?
Yeah, they're not supposed to in CSI. Okay, wait, anyways, I'm just gonna click on it. I don't think it should.
Enhance, my dude.
Yeah,
right, so.
Yeah. I like it. No, I like it.
Okay. I find it hilarious because the cocaine is right next to the like bulgy eyes. So. And then that's the cocaine, and then this one right. Okay, so that THC's over that way, and then okay, and then adrenaline. It almost looks like he's looking at both coke and adrenaline. It's just Coke Zero and adrenaline. That's what it is. It's Coke Zero and adrenaline. No biggie. Nothing to see here.
Yeah.
And then, and then to make it even better, caffeine's right under it, so it's kind of like you ate caffeine. Like it's just caffeine. It's making its way downtown. And then
walking fast.
There you go. No.
Fast
Boo. Boo. Yeah. Anyway, instead of saying THC, it's just took.
I like it though. Yeah, it's good.
I miss Key and Peele. Oh, you mean tooken? Like instead of taking tooken? You Liam Neeson's? Like, god damn it.
Oh,
you mean took right now?
Tooken? You mean tooken?
Took right now, dog?
All right, and then glucose is right up here. So we've got a lot of fun ones. You guys good with this as the design?
That bitch just at me.
I'm fine with that.
God damn it.
I just love that line so much. I'm sorry.
All right. So, do you want to get chat's opinion on this, Tony, or are we like, fuck it? They have to accept it as it is.
Hey, Anthony.
What?
Richie's asking you something. He said over here in a minute.
All right.
I'm pretty sure that's not what he said.
What?
I'm very confident. He said, eh. It means you're better at interpreting his grunts than we are.
Yes.
He didn't grunt. He literally said,
okay.
I'll be there.
Oh,
Really?
We didn't hear that.
It genuinely sounded like he replied with eh.
No, all I heard on the response was, okay. And that was it.
No,
I don't think he grunted,
that's
but
not
yeah.
what he said. He literally said, "I'll be there in a minute."
Discord is causing misunderstanding again.
But there are times where he just grunts, and I understand what he's saying. So.
Cody, he doesn't love me anymore.
For years.
Good
I know that feel, brother. I know that feel.
At least we've laid together and we've shared a bed, and
We can take that to the bank right now, dude.
I am officially uncomfortable.
Wait, hold on.
All right.
But have you two ever basic bitch together?
Bitch, we've spooned. That's way better.
Ah, okay.
I'm sorry.
Danny, you're cheating on him.
I even let Cody.
It's cool. I'm learning things. I'm learning.
I even let Cody be the big spoon. That's how much I care.
Cody, Tony just said he's gonna tell Xana you're cheating on him.
Oh shit!
How do you know that Xana isn't in on it? Sharing is caring.
No, because listen, dude, Forza crowd. It's already Cody, Xana, and Royce.
Oh yeah, that's right. It is. Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Thank you very much. I was here fucking first. Thank you.
You know what? I already know that what we're going to be making after check. This is too good a sitcom to pass up.
I bet we could make some big money on this.
Coming to CBS this fall. 4 guys in a bed.
No, it's the two twinks and their pet bear.
Yeah, great. That's what it was called, wasn't it?
Excuse you. I am offended. I'm not white. I'm clear.
What?
I'm Irish.
I'm not going to get the voice of vitamin D. Oh, man. How did that happen?
I'm not white. I'm clear. I'm a translucent American.
Sweet God.
Yeah, all right. Tony.
I want to make that a skin color for check.
Clear?
Some idiot's gonna do that.
Oh yeah, make sure they're Irish.
Yeah. By the way, Rishi, that looks fine.
Okay, but I'm saying
that's not what he's asking.
That's not what I was asking.
Oh.
Can we show it? Should we get chat's final approval on this? Should we show it to chat and get approval, or is it fuck them? They have to take it how it is.
I mean, I don't care. Go pick your. I don't care.
Okay, Miki, you can show it on stream.
Send it to me.
Send it.
Or never mind. Leave it. That is it. Jet, stop. Don't touch it. Okay.
Just gonna send it.
I'm just touching it. Gah.
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 I'm just touching it. Gah.
Wait, oh my god, I just touched it once. Jeez.
Like, Jesus Christ.
God, you guys
Quiver.
upset me so much.
I hate everything about this.
Hey, at least you didn't have to voice a character because you could do that voice very well.
Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing that I found really, really funny. There are people that started their careers with the series Honey Pop, and they're now actual professional game and anime voiceover actors. And I'm like, wait a minute. The person that voiced this person was that person. Wait, I know this person. Wait, what? Somebody?
Yeah,
from
there's some people. There's some people that I know that voiced in Honey Pop. Like.
Anyways, chat. What you think?
No, it wasn't last. It was
just
someone else.
Let him know that Android 18 was in Honey Pop. That's all you need to know.
Oh shit.
TFS Android 18. TFS Android 18. It's not a secret. It's just really funny.
I don't think it was. Yeah, I think it.
It wasn't last. It was Kayla that voiced.
Yeah, but there's a few other people that I like. I think.
So everybody in chat, what do you think of this? I mean, clearly Calvin loves it.
I mean,
look, Calvin, Hebrew has found ways to clap ass in new ways. So there you go. Yeah, all right. Anyway, that's the new look. if you don't know what it is, you just buy it and you're like, oh, this is kind of cool. And if you don't actually know what those chemicals are,
See, I would have loved.
somewhere somebody's gonna wear this in front of a chemist, and the chemist is just gonna be laughing like, do you know what you have on your shirt? And they're like, yeah, this is.
But like, I would have liked to, at the time, if I wasn't, having to travel back and forth a lot as much as I was. Man, I would have loved to have voiced in Honey Pop. Just want to say, that would have been funny as shit.
Probably would have paid well too.
Oh yeah,
Richie, I hate you so much.
Ooh. No, like literally. All right, have you heard about Honey Pop 2? They made a sequel for it.
Yes.
Literally,
They made another Honey Pop game. They made another one where they were
weeaboo chick in there, and it offends me to. Oh my god.
They made another Honey Pop game where they were cam girls.
Well, this one isn't like a direct sequel that they made, and like I said,
this one isn't it wasn't a direct sequel either.
No, this one is.
It sounded like you said it wasn't, and I'm like, well, neither was that one either.
This one is a direct sequel, and like literally one of the girls is a hardcore fucking weeb, and it like that bothers me. Oh man. Fucking no, she's like, my Japanese name is, and I'm like, oh my god, bitch. That's not how this works. You don't have a fucking Japanese name. Oh my god, it's so wrong. All right.
Wait, so is it? Okay, I just gotta ask. Hearing you say that, how do you feel about me changing my name to what I want to change it to?
I mean, you're allowed to change your name. You didn't turn around and go, "This is my Japanese name."
No, obviously, but I'm also changing my last name, and I was thinking of Wanijima.
I didn't see what your last name was.
It's on. Well, I know you don't get on it, but I was thinking of changing it to Wanijima. But then I was like, I don't know, man. I feel like people are gonna cancel me for, culture appropriation.
Wani.
Wanijima. I mean, I would say I would.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, there's literally.
Jima means island. Wani is.
I don't want my last name because I'm not dying. What my last name is, I'm not.
Here's my question. Did you research Wanijima? Did you do like legit research? Okay, is there a reason you want to be named Crocodile Island?
I mean, I don't care what the meaning is. Like,
okay, but I'm just asking if you knew that. Is that something you specifically picked or not, or is that just like a coincidence?
It was. I picked the last name. I know what it means.
Wani, because Wani for those out there, and I want to let you know, just for people that might be interested in this topic, doing a little bit of research helps. But like Wani is like alligator or crocodile, of course, and you guys just covered Alabasta. I figured that was kind of
no, it had no correlation.
No. I just figured that's something that you knew because you had been covering Alabasta, so maybe that was like, oh yeah, this is like you at least knew the word because of that.
Yeah,
there's crocodiles everywhere. Waniyaro is literally what Luffy calls crocodile. He doesn't call him crocodile. He calls him gator. That gator bastard or Waniyaro. Anyway, Wani and Jima is like island. Wanijima.
Yeah.
So,
Is this just a
so you'd be like
okay.
So you'd be like Alligator Island is essentially what you
I just the thing is that like
I just wanted to make sure in case you didn't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I knew because one of my favorite Air Gear characters, that's his last name.
Yeah, I mean a lot of last names in Japan are based off of like locations. Like there's a lot of last names that have villages.
Yeah. But like I mean not just that, but I think it just flows better than having like I guess a Western last name. You know what I mean? Like it just
right.
That's kind of how I am with a lot of things is that I like things to flow.
Right, and you're from the South, you'll understand this. Like I've worn my High Q jersey. You know the jerseys that they wear in the in the
Yeah.
shower
Yeah.
that have the Japanese letters on them. I've worn that to places like a gas station because I just have it on and I'm not thinking any different. And I've had people come up to me, "What the hell's that supposed to be?" And I'm like, "It says Karas no high school volleyball," and they're like, "Why the hell you doing that?" And I'm just like, I know it's a bold-faced lie, but I turn right around and I go, because I had military parents and I was in a Japanese high school and I played fucking volleyball, and they just leave me alone. They're like, "Oh, okay."
Like,
and I'm like, "Yeah." And I served fucking 4 years when I got out too, bitch. It's like
I didn't just pick it because bullshit reasons. It was literally just like I knew what it meant, and it was actually something that I believe Tony he brought it up.
To be fair, there are much worse names you could have picked.
Huh?
To be fair, there are much worse names you could have picked.
Well, yeah, but when I think of appropriating a culture, it's just doing it because it's cool or whatever, or you know what I mean? Like not actually doing the research or knowing things before you actually do it. And
Also, just to make sure, the last due diligence, I should say, and this isn't necessarily towards you, this is for anybody that's thinking about doing this, hit up somebody who's actually of that culture and make sure that what you pick isn't accidentally insulting to that culture.
I just
that if you do that's definitely keeping you out of that evil weeaboo territory. No,
I definitely didn't do it because of weeaboo reasons. It was literally just it just flows well. Asha wa Nijima, it just, you know what I mean? It sounds good, and I mean.
I'm brain farting super hard. So
Wanijima
Island.
Me.
Wanijima. Wanijima.
I would just be careful because it is a last name from another culture that you're not it's not technically your nationality or anything.
That's kind of where I've been conflicting, because then I'm like, well, I don't want it to stay my birth last name, but then I no longer have a last name.
At the same time, there's a Japanese auto plant around here, and a lot of the Japanese people are around, and it's really weird when we bump into each other. I'm surrounded by country people, and I start speaking Japanese. And the Japanese people and the white people are all around me are all confused because there's this kid that's speaking Japanese and I'm white as crackers. So it's not wrong. But
this is a conversation that I've already had. You can ask Tony and Ben. We've had this conversation, and I've already considered the ramifications of me doing this.
What? The ramenification.
You know what I mean. Look,
what
man.
Chinese place you going for?
What?
Well, let's do Red Dragon because I can pull up their menu right here.
A conversation of a different subject, but I mean, as long as you made the considerations for it, and you're doing it out of a place of respect.
Arcane, we can hear you ordering Chinese. Mute yourself.
I'm pretty sure we had a menu around, but
I don't think he's got a headphone on.
Of course, I'm gonna want an.
Did I mute him for everybody else or just me?
Just you, but I'd keep it.
I muted him. I'll message him.
That's Tony. Yeah. There we go. But I definitely. It definitely didn't come out of a place of I'm just doing it because I think it's cool.
I actually can't send them anything because never mind. Just kidding. I have the means.
But then I was like, the
memes.
But there, we can also I was kind of well, I could do Tony's last name, but then so the anxiety that it would cause me of people thinking that we're related.
Marriage is what brings us together.
I don't believe in marriage.
Yeah, but he doesn't. He doesn't want to do that. So I have actually now come up with the best alternative ever. Hey, Anthony, have you ever? Anthony, just adopt her.
Ew, no! Oh, God, no.
Okay, first off, we're not trying. No one here at PhatDogStudios condones Oni Chi-Chi.
Nope.
Nope.
No.
No one.
I really wish I could see his face to know how he reacted to that.
The only Wincest is Wincest.
I had a reaction, but I did not say it loud enough for the stream to hear.
Oh, darn.
God damn it. Say it loud enough for the stream and us to hear.
Nah, you don't have to.
Well, probably along the lines of fuck off.
They already know they have the king.
My initial reaction was, well, she does have a daddy kink.
Oh, yeah! See it all out!
She's publicly admitted this, so this isn't.
Yeah, I publicly admitted this. This ain't a secret. Like,
yeah.
But
I now have to send this to Kat to get her reaction.
But like, my anxiety that would cause me, turmoil is people, finding out that we have the same last name, but there is no wedding ring on my finger, and them being like, "Are you related and you're dating?" Ew. And
put on a fake one.
That would literally cause me to break down. I can't deal with that kind of anxiety. So
wait, for putting on a fake wedding ring?
No. People thinking that they're brother and sister and fucking.
Oh.
But like the thing of it
Full
is
on
that
Game of Thrones style.
Okay, Kat said cute.
Tony won't buy me rings because he thinks that at that point it's an obligation to marry me.
That's not what? No.
It's an obligation.
Out of this conversation.
Tony, it's not an obligation for you to marry. It's an obligation for other people to shut the fuck up and mind their own business.
Ooh.
I mean,
think of it more as a defense. That's actually a great idea.
The thing is that he doesn't push me on my things and I don't push him. So
yep.
Okay, and finally, Tony, are we allowed to show the other design?
Sure.
Okay.
What other design?
This is the other. All right, I'm still screen sharing. If you are, I'm still sharing my screen on the call. Miki, if you want to show that too. This is.
I don't know if Miki's around. I think the topic we went into blue screened her brain.
No, I'm here. I exist. I'm alive.
Dude, if she held on for all the craziness that ensued from Zombie Jesus, she's okay with this combo.
Yeah, I think I can handle myself. Jeez. I was focused.
Devil, damn it!
I mean, I definitely.
But
don't...
no, Miki, if you want to show that one. Oh, there we go. Wow. So there you go. A best boy religion, and because this one is outlined properly, it can be on any color shirt. But the other one needs to be on lighter colored shirts or patterns or fabrics. Though, Tony, I do realize something that I need to fix real quick before we go ahead. I am going to send you another of these. It's not going to be that big of a deal. I just have to highlight fucking everything here and then just move it over to one that has 300 resolution. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, that sounded nice.
Yeah, sorry, that was my roommate.
He do that.
Sure it was. Roommate, wink.
Nah, it was definitely him. Wait,
Ow, it hurts to wink.
Chips don't even. Chips, awesome.
Yeah, but I wanted to be
I have not.
Chips
don't usually.
Pretty good, actually.
Chips don't usually make you burp like you're at the Willy Wonka factory.
Awesome.
Ricardo,
That was like a movie soda pop burp.
No, it's very simple, Ricardo. One word: cookies.
Cookies.
I do have an alternative version with cookies, by the by. Have I shown you that, Tony?
Yes.
The cookie. Yeah, I showed you the cookie version. Yeah.
I've seen literally every version.
No, you haven't.
Oh.
I've seen every version that matters.
I've seen every version that matters.
Damn.
Once again, Tony. No, you haven't.
Ooh.
Now that sounds like a challenge.
Yeah. No, that's not a challenge. Not a challenge. Just an outright fact. No, you haven't.
I love that. What you just said. It.
What?
I said it's cute that you think that.
Oh, it's cute that I let you think that.
Alright, put your dicks away, boys. Jeez.
My name is Richard. That's not possible.
Pissing contest's over, folks.
It's sad when you're having a pissing contest, boss.
It's sad when you have a pissing contest, you only get piss and vinegar.
Why are you trying to have a pissing contest with a guy named Dick?
That's such a cold joke. Stop it.
That's so bad.
Why don't you go by Rich instead?
I go by Richie.
I mean, I'm aware of that. Very clearly.
Because I'm poor.
I
know
hate
someone.
that logic, but it works.
And I think it just crashed one year.
Yeah, but you haven't lived with having to be called Richie Rich all the fucking time because my name is Richie.
Bro, okay,
All right, Richie
hold
Rich.
on. Stop. Pause. Let's think about this for a second. What's my name?
No.
No. What is my name? What is my name? I want to hear my name.
Mickey, speaking of that, what you drinking tonight?
Nothing, actually. I've been good. My name, so let me tell you. I'll tell you right now.
I don't know your fucking name.
You know my name. It's Mickey. What the fuck, dude?
Is that I don't know. Look, here's the thing. Everybody I know is using an online name, so I never assume that it's somebody's actual name.
All right, granted, it is not my
That is a
true
short version.
it is not my true legal name, but it is my legal nickname. It's what I go by at work. It's what I've gone by, and I'll tell you right now that literally.
Oh my god!
You don't know what it's
now I have to clip that, Mickey, and I'm so sorry.
No, you're not.
Look what you did.
I already know you're not sorry.
And here I win the lottery, get the last name Ash, and now all I hear is Pokemon my entire life, and I'm okay with that.
Hey, I would love to tell you what people call me in school.
By the way, his name is fucking Satoshi.
I will just say this: what people fucking called me in school because of my birth last name. This will be the only hint of what my last name is. People would call me Pimpin'. Pimpin'. And so I would hear what I would hear is Big Pimpin' in school. All I fucking heard.
I've been pimpin' since been.
Congratulations, you predate Big Chungus.
Yes, I was Big Chungus all along.
Wow.
I have a really boring normal name, and I had nothing like that.
Also,
school just called me loser.
Also, if anyone knows basketball, people asked me if a certain basketball player was my dad.
Oh.
Yeah. And I'm like, do I look like he's my dad?
Here's my response to this. Here's my response to this, Chibi. Aye, laddie, how ya doing?
Dude, does it look like I'm related to this basketball player? Have you looked at my skin?
You're a translucent. It's like, do you really think he's my dad? I'm a translucent American.
Does it look like I have any features at all? Like
any features?
You know what I mean? Like, hair features, or like, you know what I mean?
Okay, because you're like, does it look like I have any features? Or like, are you trying to say you're a blank slate potato? Like, what is going on?
I'm just saying, like, I literally don't have the texture hair for someone that's mixed or anything like that. So
All right.
I'm literally Irish and Native American. I'm Irish Native American. That's it.
I had to change the resolution for a print format. That's why I'm resending it. So just use that one for
MJ. I'm not talking about Michael Jackson.
Jordan.
I think he's talking about Jordan.
Michael Jordan. I'm not talking about Michael Jordan. Okay.
You said
his last name doesn't start with a P.
Like dead. Also, can we also say that's it? You're the daughter of Mary Jane Watson.
Sure.
You're Spider Girl, MJ. There you go.
Yeah. There. Yeah.
Hello, Chibi Parker.
But like it
Can I just call you Spider Cheeps from now on?
It was something that really fucking bugged me because I'm just like, do I look like?
Damn.
Yeah, literally that one vine.
Yeah, the Kentucky really came out in that moment.
It's that one vine of that girl walking up to that kid and they were like, "Daddy," and she goes, "Do I look like?"
Dad, is that you?
Okay. I've said this one before, but you've gone from like terrible and then other things. How about like you guys aren't using even 2 brain cells? How did you come up with this? What the fuck? And also, why was this a thing for 3 years?
I've been taken back to Dark Hunt.
I can tell you.
The last name was funny. What they did in my first name was not.
Right. I can tell you the basketball player's name, Scotty. Now, then you can deduce the last name.
A tall white guy.
Guys, Scotty doesn't know.
Wrong, Scotty. If you're seeing white.
but yeah, no, Scotty doesn't know.
Yeah,
Scotty doesn't know.
Don't.
Okay, go ahead to run for Ben. Shit.
She's out shopping.
Yeah.
She's on her knees.
I finally got maybe half the call currently, getting me by the name that I've always wanted to be called. Yay. We're getting there. But yeah.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Yeah. But it's no secret. My name's Ben. My name is Ben. That rhymes with Ken. And Ken is the boyfriend character for Barbie.
Oh,
and that for whatever reason, that became my defining trait for my entirety of public education.
I mean, I feel like that's not like horrible.
Ben Ken Barbie doll was a thing.
What the fuck?
And that was the only identifying trait that I had with any single piece of human contact that was my age. For 3 years, and then I left public school.
Children are fucking mean. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no.
Also, on the topic of that name, can I call you Benny Maru?
Sure, I won't get it, but sure.
I get it.
You need to watch Slime. You'll absolutely get it, and you'll be absolutely proud.
Okay.
But you have to say it all slow, like Benny Maru.
No.
You guys are fucking nerds.
No. Once you see Benny Maru and you see like how much of a Bamf he is, you'll be like, yeah, I'm okay with being named after that character. Like, yeah. Not to mention he's like a fucking dreamboat. By the way, guys, if you haven't checked out the new episode, I would say do it. The only thing I'm going to say is it was sad. And that's it. That's all you get.
I haven't seen the new episode yet.
Except for I will be talking about it on anime and stuff, but I will make sure that there's going to be 2 parts. It's literally, you're going to get a warning that there's a spoiler if you haven't seen the episode. And then about halfway through, I'm going to be like, okay, anime onlys, get the fuck out of here because we're talking about what's happening in the future. Which brings me to another thing. This is also important scheduling wise. We are moving. I talked with Fel about this. Tony, I believe I may have brought this up to you before. We're moving What the Fel back a few hours, so because he's constantly getting called in to work because people just don't show up and he has to close. So What the Fella is gonna be later in the evening instead of like maybe like some early in the evening or mid-evening. It's gonna be at night. It's gonna be later at night. And because of that, we're talking about over on my channel, I'll be reading Jobless Reincarnation light novel aloud, but we've also been considering we've been kicking around like because Monday's free and we can kind of do some stuff with Monday. This would be a Twitch only thing because we're not sure how YouTube with its copyright would handle things. And also we don't want to cause any more trouble with YouTube and PhatDog. So on the PhatDog Twitch, we've been considering reading the light novels for Reincarnated as a Slime.
Oh,
we're not 100% on that, but like we have been told to watch out for YouTube when it comes to reading light novels on YouTube Live. So we're like, okay. But apparently Twitch, it's okay. So we're like, hey, we might as well make use of our Twitch channel.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's a way we
I'm doing it on that.
Well, the number one thing is I'd have to get volumes 1 and 2 of Slime. I have 3 through 8, but I don't have the first 2. And after waiting 2 weeks, I finally got volume 2 of Jobless Reincarnation, which is hilarious because from what I understand, there's only 1 episode left in Jobless Reincarnation until they finish covering what's in season 2. And I'm like, really? Or volume 2.
I'm loving Jobless. Like I didn't
think so good.
I didn't think I would, but like since they got past all the creepy shit and whatever, for me, creepy shit. It became wholesome. And
Here's the thing. How they started episode 2 was actually the prologue for the book, but there was more detail about like his family situation and everything. Like I thought like his grandparents had passed away or something. No, that was his actual parents.
Yeah.
Passed away, and the people that beat the shit out of him and kicked him out was all of his siblings, and that wasn't clarified in the anime, so I didn't know that. And I was reading that on my channel, and I was like, "Whoa, wait, what's going on? That's kind of cool." And so, like, there was more information on my channel. All I've read so far is the prologue and the first chapter, but it's still really good, and I'm really enjoying it. And I read the afterwards, which actually gave me more insight into Zenith, and like I thought that was really cool because like how she views how many episodes have you watched?
What?
I'm up to the latest, so.
Well, I don't want to spoil it for too many people. Have you
me and Tony haven't seen the recent.
Okay, but so you have gotten to the point where you've met Rudy as his sisters, little sisters.
I mean, them existing, yes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, and he's like, I want to be the best big brother and everything. It's during that time before the quote unquote job phase, which is what I'm gonna call it. I'm just gonna call it the job arc or job phase. But it's like shortly before that. There's a thing that's in the light novel that didn't make it into the anime that I really wish had, and it kind of it's his mom Zenith and him and the 2 babies and it's from the mom's perspective, and she's like, before she didn't know what to think of Rudy because he was so different, like he didn't cry, he was so weird and everything, but like and also she's like, I've never really, like, the thing was she'd never seen Rudy smile. As old as he was, she'd never seen him smile. Like the smiles that he put on were kind of false smiles for them that he made for them, and this was like the first time she saw a genuine smile, and it was because he was playing with his little sisters and getting them to like when they were like about to cry, he'd make silly faces and stop them from crying, and he felt proud and like she was like, I wasn't sure if he even considered us family, and now she was like, he absolutely considers us family and is like, he loves his family and everything. And just the whole situation of what happened when the whole maid thing happened, the explanation from her side was she didn't believe Rudy for a second. She just saw in his eyes that it would break him. if everything split up, and that's what quelled her rage. She didn't believe Rudy when he gave that explanation or whatever.
Yeah, no, you could tell she didn't believe him.
But it was so cool to get it from her side, and I'm like, oh, I can't wait to read this because there's so much more content that I'm like, man.
I wouldn't mind owning the manga.
The light novels?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind owning the light novels to Jobless.
As soon as I watched 4 episodes, I was like, okay, I gotta buy the light novels. Like it only took a couple episodes, and I was like, well, shit, this was fast.
If we end up, actually getting that stimulus, that might actually be something that I might do, because it's literally been a while since I've actually bought anything like that. It's literally been a while. I've mostly spent my money on like, important stuff like buying myself new clothes and like it's never been out of I want something cool. So I would love to at least get something cool for once.
The light novels are pretty cheap. They're depending on where you get them or what volume they're on. You're either looking at $10 to $12 for a physical copy. If you've got Kindle and you're getting them on Kindle, it's like $7-8.
I don't have a Kindle, so
let me go onto my Amazon real quick and see how many light novel volumes are released officially.
But it's like, because I'm the type of person where if it starts going towards a certain way, like if it starts becoming fucking creepy in the start and after 3 episodes it has not fucking toned down, then I'm like, I cannot continue to watch this. It's the reason why I can't watch what's that one anime? No, Ben, you know what anime I'm talking about?
Heaven's Lost Property.
Yeah, Heaven's Lost Property. I can't get past episode 3 because of the flying
pants. Straight up perversion.
And to be fair with that one, instead of it just being a hook to get an anime group's attention, and then it goes on with whatever it normally does, it constantly flips back and forth between lol random mega stupid and very heart-wrenchingly serious.
Yeah, see,
if you're not okay with that level of flip-flopping, then you'll never like it.
I'll say 3 episodes, like the first 3 episodes is just nothing but stupid, perverted nonsense, especially the flying panties. That's where it truly lost me. But like, I get told it's really fucking good later on, but I just can't.
In my opinion, the serious stuff, when segregated out of the dumb, is really good. What I call the story as a whole good, the story as a whole is necessary to get there, but I mirror a strong portion of what you're talking about. There's too much garbage in the good story.
And so the way that they handled Jobless, I'm totally okay with, because it was a little creepy in the beginning, but now it's more wholesome and just
really quickly, the next light novel that's coming out, which is going to be on March 30th, so it's not too far, is light novel volume 9. So there's 8 volumes out currently.
No, see, I'll probably end up probably picking up all of them.
The first two cover the anime so far. I think 3 cover there's apparently a little bit in 2 that is past where the anime currently is, but you're nearing at least the back half of the light novel from what I understand. I haven't read volume 2, so I'm not 100% sure. It just came in and I didn't want to skip ahead to 3.
Yeah, see, I like noticing differences.
I've got
compared to the original, also, and
people were asking about this as well. Like the what's her name, the red-haired chick, Eris. They were like, "Oh, is she like his first cousin or something?" And the way I understand it, her grandpa is actually Rudy's dad's uncle, not his father. so they're not that directly related. I mean, that doesn't make it too much better, in my opinion.
Yeah, no.
No.
I mean, still cousins, so.
They're still cousins, but they're not first cousins.
And you know what they say? You can marry your second cousin. So.
So
you can marry
anything-
anybody.
So anything that isn't related by blood.
You can't marry like your brother or your mom but
You gotta find the right crazy ministry.
Tell that to Oedipus.
You can't legally marry.
Yeah, you can't legally, and that's literally like what.
Doesn't mean there aren't people in this part of the world that haven't tried.
You can legally marry your second cousin, and I know family members that have literally done that. So it's.
So glad that all right. The only part of my family that I know is my mom's side of the family. And
Oh my god! I've been hitting my soundboard, and you guys haven't been able to hear shit because I got a perfect sound for this.
I literally have on my mom's side of the family people from all over the different parts of the U.S. They're like from Florida, Connecticut. Like, it'd be impossible for me to find blood relations.
I just, like, well,
may I ask if you have a number for how many degrees removed where it becomes okay?
Well, like, I don't think it should ever be okay to marry like family, but anyways.
But at what point are they not family anymore? Is kind of where I'm getting at.
Honestly, from a
if they're your cousins, then they're still family.
Perspective, as long as there's no direct blood relation, or immediate blood relation, there shouldn't actually be a real issue with it from a purely scientific standpoint.
From a biblical,
yeah, you're not going to make deformed babies, but at the same time, you're still marrying your family.
From that logic, if I go far enough back into like a millennia ago, it could still be a thing. So my question stands: how many degrees of separation genetically would you say then?
I would say a decent Kevin Bacon degree of separation.
7
degrees
of separation actually means that you can't marry anyone.
I would say don't.
Yeah.
Don't. Just don't.
Yeah, you know what? And to that I will tell you straight up, Nuke, I am a happy single Pringle.
I'm a happy single Pringle as well.
This is a very pertinent question to me.
I'm also a divorcee, so there may be a bias. However,
oh.
So my question is, who turned you into a Pringle, Richie?
I mean,
yes.
Well, I just came up with my own answer. If the levels of degrees of separation is more than I can say in a single breath, it's fine.
I would say
also, if it's so many degrees that I don't have any possible chance at knowing it, like we're looking back millennia.
I would say 3 or 4 removed is okay.
Third cousins would be okay because they're not really family. They're like you don't know your third cousins most of the time.
I'm sorry, but family is family, whether you don't know them or not.
Okay, Vin Diesel.
Dude,
okay,
I didn't know. Okay,
straight up, you should have sex with no human beings because we're all family.
No,
we are all related.
That's not what I'm saying. But me and Anthony aren't fucking related. So, just
how do you know that a millennia ago you didn't share a dad?
Oh no, you definitely did.
We all definitely did.
You don't want to go into that genealogy thing.
Yeah, you only have to go back 8 generations.
There's nothing
no good
scarier than a genealogy tree.
But
no good comes of it.
I went to a family member's birthday party, and I saw this boy there. I didn't know him, and I didn't know that we were related. And I was like, "Oh, he's kind of cute." Until I found out we were related, and I said,
but essentially, to answer your question, 3 or 4 removed, typically.
Anyways, you
I mean,
mentioned.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. You don't have to tell her, so long as she doesn't find out. She's cool.
Yeah.
Anyways, you talking about like
Incest.
not knowing if you have family members out there, right, Richie?
No, I didn't say not knowing if I did or didn't, but I'm just saying ignorance is bliss. That's all I'm really saying.
But what I was getting ready to say is, what I was getting ready to say was, true. I that's the same for me, except for siblings. I might have so many siblings out there that I don't know of.
Oh, I'm so glad that my dad was. I'm so glad that my biological father was fucking smooth as shit about that, and that, like, I know my siblings because my biological father, not a ladies' man, awkward as fuck. I know where I got that from. Thank you very much, ass.
Hey.
And then secondly, I was there for my mom's only other child being born.
See, my dad, I wouldn't say my dad's a ladies' man. It just, I mean, he would pay, and he has. So
I wouldn't even know how many siblings I really have. I only know of my only half sister. So
my dad was awkward as fuck. I guarantee you, he was a serial masturbator.
Like,
I am uncomfortable that you would say that about your own father.
Yeah, well, if he didn't want me to say it, he shouldn't have offed himself when I was 10. So you know what? Because I wasn't worth sticking around for, he deserves any disrespect.
I don't. Let's not talk about that, please.
And demonetized.
No, not being demonetized. That's. I mean, yes, but
we were never
that whole conversation is not something you want to get into, especially on Fat Dog, thing. So,
I
anyway,
don't even think this stream was ever monetized. So,
Anyway,
maybe the super chat.
what I was getting right
because he was awkward with the ladies, it's not something that just awkward in general.
Anyways, the reason why I never hardly dated anyone in Kentucky was because I was scared that they might be my half sibling. So I was always scared of that. That's why I barely dated anyone. And for that's the reason why my friends thought that I was into women. Like
super glad that
they barely saw me date a guy and they're like, "Oh, so you're a lesbian?" And I'm like, "No."
My dad was from Louisiana, my mom was from Florida. Safe.
Both my parents from Kentucky. Not safe.
Most of my family is on the other side of
that was a noise. That was a noise that Chibi met.
Those are where my real parents are.
What?
You were like, like, oh my god, that was a noise.
I mean, I've made weirder noises, so
It's also one of your sex tapes.
God damn it!
Fuck.
That was the soundboard he was waiting to use this entire time.
Pretty sure it was.
Pretty sure.
You already reacted to it. What do you mean?
No.
No, she didn't hear. We did.
Oh.
That's.
Oh, okay.
No, that was not it. That was
also one of your sex tapes.
That was it.
Okay, for a moment there, I thought you had clipped that sound, and I
wasn't able to clip that.
Okay, I did not consent to this.
Consent is key, people.
Exactly.
So back to Johnny Depp being the Joker.
And an absolute angel.
Back to the beginning of the stream.
Back to the beginning of this conversation. So I'm down, especially considering the story that Matt Reeves is looking to tell. Like it definitely feels like he's trying to tell the long Halloween. And oh my god, if he is Johnny Depp playing that version of the Joker, oh, I'm so down. Because Depp is a phenomenal actor, and I could not be more happy if that turned out to be true.
Yeah,
I'll watch it.
Also, I'm gonna laugh really hard if it does turn out to be Emilia Clarke that's in Aquaman 2. Just saying.
I've recently been watching The Flash again, and I got to the Infinite or Crisis on Infinite Earth special, and it was really cool. They had a cameo for Smallville, and it was so touching and so great. And I was like, oh, that was really nice. I really enjoyed that bit.
My favorite part was when he punched out Lex and was like, "Huh, still got it."
Yeah, that was great.
If you know, you know.
You watched Smallville. Didn't you enjoy it?
For a while, but it got
Also,
old pretty quick.
Also, turning things around real quick.
Turn around.
Shut up.
Every now and then I get a little bit lonely. What?
I'm not apologizing.
You better.
I definitely don't apologize.
Anyway, it was nice to see Ben and Ralph back in the series.
Mm-hmm.
Since he played, for those who don't know, there was this show in 2006 called Superman Returns. Not show, movie. But, and Brandon Routh was Superman. And he was playing essentially, he was essentially playing an older version of Chris Reeve's Superman.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And what was really funny was because the current Superman who on the CW, the current Superman that's in Smallville, who I have to point out it's hilarious that he voices Sephiroth in Final Fantasy VII Remake. It has spawned the idea that I want the Superman symbol with the one black angel wing and just call it one-winged Kryptonian.
Dude, Superman, Sephiroth,
one-winged Kryptonian. Just saying. Anyway, so like he ends up fighting with the Brennan Routh Superman because of a reason that I won't get into, but they end up having a fight, and I love it because this is technically still the Chris Reeves Superman, and he goes, "Gotta tell you, not the first time I fought myself."
Yeah, that was great.
I love the callback to Superman 3. It was great.
I love it. Not only he was fighting himself, but the actor was fighting himself.
Rick, it wasn't including your idea for the. It's like literally we had been talking about that for a long time, but there's some stuff.
And thing.
Like are you talking about a specific thing, or are you trying to claim that I Can See Chemistry merch was your idea? Because no, if that's the case, we've been talking about we've been talking about I Can See Chemistry merch since Slime 2. Or just joking around about the fact that we all wanted a shirt that says it. Like the first person that said she wanted a shirt that says I Can See Chemistry is literally Kat. Rimuru herself. Oh fuck, that reminds me. I need to get a thing that says slime on board. I need to get a maternity tee that says slime on board.
Oh right, yeah, no, that
would be awesome.
Rimuru blue with a shirt that says slime on board, and the only person that gets one is Kat.
Put a fucking.
Oh, come on.
You're not able to become preggers. You shut the hell up.
I am alive, Spider Phantom. I am alive. Eyes are still swollen, but I'm alive.
Yeah, cocaine.
But
I thought about meth, but I was like, yeah, let's not show people how to make more of that.
But like, just put. I would be so down with like having a little just a little slime where the belly is.
Oh no, we were thinking about that too. We were thinking about
okay. I wasn't sure, but like having just a little slime would be so adorable.
Well, because we're only giving it to one person, it's essentially a gift, and we're not selling it. We could put Rimuru on there.
I mean,
outright
it
put
could be
Rimuru on there,
but it could just it literally could just be a random slime, like. You know, because she's Rimuru. So
it could be, but she's Rimuru, so I thought it'd be more appropriate to put Rimuru on there. And she's like, my little baby Rimuru.
I mean, what I would like.
We have revealed that Cat has a little slime on board. I don't think we've revealed what color slime it is. So.
I mean, huh?
We have not revealed the color of the slime that is in Cat's tummy.
I mean, but it could be any color.
I get.
I get what you're
He's
saying. I
yelling.
get what you're saying, but like, you know what I meant, right?
Any color can be any gender or non. Colors are not. You know what I mean.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I'm
No,
just
not
saying
you. I'm talking about other people that don't get me.
Oh, okay. I was like, well, for this one specifically, the parents found out the color that it currently has. That's all. The current color before the world changes it or dyes it or they decide to keep the color or whatever.
I just thought the idea of the slime being a different color would just be cute.
I'm just saying, I will love my child up until they say that they are an attack helicopter, and then I'm like, okay, look now.
I wouldn't. Okay, I understand you mean nothing against it, but saying that can be a big no-no. Just saying attack helicopter can get you in trouble because man, oh man, did it get me in trouble when I didn't even know what that meant.
I was about to say, what the hell is an attack helicopter, and why can't you get in trouble
basically,
for it?
Well, it's an Apache.
Basically, that was a way for people to make fun of people that have different genders. Oh, were you attack helicopter? Basically, that's that.
Well, all right, so here's the thing. I'm not saying that. I'm saying when it gets out of hand.
I was using it by it, but other people.
I'm not defending myself to you. I'm defending myself to the stream. So, essentially, what I mean by that is, if it gets that far out of hand, it's like, okay, we need to have a chat. Like, you can be whatever you want to be, but have you considered astronaut?
Have you considered that? Like, dude, just saying it.
Come on.
Trust me. I literally had someone on Facebook try to like go on a crusade to cancel me just because I made a joke, not realizing what that even meant. And I was literally talking about the anime where the girl turns into a fucking, helicopter. And, like, that's all I was referencing. And this person straight up was just like, you're a transphobe or whatever. And I'm like, bro, what? I don't understand. And they told me.
That's like somebody that I made a joke.
Look, I don't have a clue what you're talking about, especially since I don't really stray too far into 4chan stupid bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't go on 4chan or any of that shit, so I have no idea what you're talking about. But like,
the only time I'll forgive them for that statement is if there's a devil fruit involved.
But like, after that, I just really watched, even just referencing an actual.
No, I get where you're coming from. I've had somebody sit there and jump down my throat because I made a joke. I've made a joke or two, and they were like, "That's offensive. You're anti-homosexual." I'm like, "Bitch, I'm pan."
I mean, you can be pan and still be like. There's a reason why a lot of.
They're like, that's really like. Here's the thing. I was literally doing a Jersey Jewish grandma kind of voice, and they're like, "That's offensive to gay people." And I turned around and go, first off, there was no indication whatsoever that it was gay. Fuck you. It was an old Jersey lady that is Jewish. Learn your fucking accents, and then secondly, bitch, I'm pan. I guarantee you, I like men more than you do.
I mean, there's a reason why, like, a lot of bisexuals are, like, excluded. Because it's, like, a pick one. You could either be gay or a lesbian. And, like, you can't have both. And I'm like, like, there's a reason why we have the B and LBG.
They're like, you can't have both. And I was like, clearly someone's never had an awesome threesome.
These are, gays and lesbians telling bisexuals that they can't be both. And I'm like,
and here's the thing, honey, if you're out there and you're straight and you just want to be with one person, more power to you. I'm not gonna judge you for what you do in bed. You ain't trying to hurt me. I don't give a fuck.
It wasn't straight people though. That like
I know, but I'm also trying to include that portion because like I know that because of how it's been that we're trying to take in the consideration and the feelings of people in the LGBTQ.
Yeah,
community.
but when you said,
but I also don't want to. But at the same time, I also don't want to ignore people who are also straight that are out there. I'm like, look, I'm gonna try to be polite to every walk and facet of sexuality out there. But like at the same time, just because you're this type of sexuality, that doesn't mean that you get a free pass to judge.
Exactly. Like you know, I think it's really weird that you know, gays and lesbians say that shit knowing how fucked up it was for them, you know, being told like it's a sin to be, you know, lay with the same sex, you know what I mean? And to find out that shit actually happens in the community, I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, what?
My favorite response to this would be, you ever seen the video Black People in Anime where they have that dude sit down, they're like, black people don't watch no anime, and then all the black people that watch anime are like, are you kidding me? And then halfway through he goes, that's why it's like, who are you to judge? Y'all doing God's job. That's why you ain't got no job, because you out there trying to do God's job. And I'm like, that could be said to so many people.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I love that.
It just boggles my mind. It just really boggles my mind.
If you have not seen that video, bro, y'all need to go and do that. It's so funny, man.
Like it kind of makes
you enough how funny that is.
Kind of makes me ashamed of being a part of the community because that shit goes on. But you know,
I'm pan, but I don't take part in the community because
I mean, neither do I. But I mean, at the same time, you know, I am part of, you know, LGBT, you know, Q plus. Like I'm a part of that.
But like,
and to know that shit goes on, knowing that like the shit that we've dealt with, like, why are you doing this? Like, why?
Yeah, exactly. It's like the whole thing is they're like, and the same can kind of be true with and I've been guilty of this a bit for the nerd community, because now you're getting the toxic nerds, and it's like, dude. And they're showing up at the conventions, and I'm like, why are y'all doing that? Do you not realize that conventions were made so we could get away from this kind of bullying in the first place?
Oh, like the people that say that
like when the cosplay community and all its judging and all that. Like just the cosplay community in and of itself. I was like,
well, no, what I was getting ready to say is, oh, you've only seen these anime? Well, you're not an anime fan. You shouldn't be here.
Fuck, I hated when they did that with girls in general.
You ain't no true Scotsman.
If you've only seen Naruto and only those kinds of anime, then you're not an anime fan. Seriously,
as opposed to saying instead, how about you do it like this? Oh, hey, if you've seen these, you might want to check these out because these are really good too.
Well, I mean, even then, if someone's like, nah, it's just not my type of anime, then don't look at them and be like, well, then you're not an anime fan if you only like those types or have only seen those types. Fuck you. like, bro.
I can sit here and say that my parents who are in their 60s are anime fans because straight up they like Studio Ghibli.
Like,
anime,
actually, I mean, I was gonna say, no, Miyazaki is very, very, very specific and clear as the creator that his films are not anime.
Yeah, well, but I don't agree with Miyazaki.
Like, their animation, that's literally...
Their animation in Japan, they classify by
I was going to say, anime and animation are two different things.
Well, the anime is
specific,
like, it's literally animation. Like,
look,
that's
I mean,
what...
So what I'm saying is that the creator has literally come out and specifically identified this as not under the qualification of anime, and yeah, opinions aside,
well, he's wrong.
it's not. I mean, no, it's not like an area for argument because
no, it is.
There's an intention there.
I respectfully disagree.
I can't say it's a cartoon because have you seen Princess Mononoke?
That ain't a cartoon. Like animation and anime are not the same thing.
Japanimation.
There are two very clear, distinctive differences between anime and an animation.
Okay, but I still am going to sit here and say I disagree with both you and Miyazaki on this count, and I would still count it as an anime in my mind. You're not going to change my mind. You're going to yell at a brick wall.
That's okay.
That is straight up my point, and it's not just and to go ahead and clear my parents on this. It's not just Miyazaki. Like they've sat down and watched other shows with me. Like my mom likes My Hero Academia.
All this because some guy got assassinated.
That was actually one of the animes that was listed. Okay, so someone actually made a Twitter post saying if you like Naruto or My Hero Academia or any kind of anime that's like that, then you're not a true anime fan. Fuck them.
Also, sadly, while everybody is crying about shonen stuff and saying that it's not anime, they really haven't seen Mashal, and they need to shut the fuck up.
But they also so the dude also included Dragon Ball Z. But then
anime. Just because an anime hits mainstream status doesn't mean that it's not anime.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that it
doesn't.
But I just want to tell you, he mentions Dragon Ball Z as if you watch this, then you're not a true anime fan, but used a Dragon Ball Z GIF with his post.
God fucking damn this.
But then he came around and was like, "Oh, I like the real reason. This is the real reason for my post." And I'm like, "Yeah, you're just backtracking and trying to make yourself look good. This isn't the reason why for your post." Okay, I'm sorry.
I kind of wonder if they used a Dragon Ball Z GIF. I feel like that's got heavy facetious
sarcasm.
Yeah,
Sarcasm.
I don't know that they're backtracking.
No, they keep saying they made a second tweet on the same post saying that we should gatekeep anime, and anytime anyone talked about gatekeeping anime, they totally agreed with them, all of them.
Yeah.
Like this is 100%. This is like as a person who is so happy that all the nerdy shit that I liked and got beaten up in school for is now out and open in the mainstream, and I can talk about it, and I don't need a fucking safe space. Shut the fuck up, you stupid cunts. And I'm sorry I said that word.
And then
all kind of gatekeeping is dumb.
It was like the real reason for this post.
If they're not hurting you or others, let people like what they fucking like.
I mean, I agree with you on one side, but on the other side of things, like it does kind of piss me off seeing all of the people who used to fucking bully me over this shit getting all up in it, and I'm like, you motherfuckers.
Well, the thing of it is that
fuck them. Like, who gives a shit anymore?
The better thing is to turn around and be like, bet you wish you'd grabbed those fucking X-Men cards from me when we were in the 5th grade now, huh? Like,
well, the thing of it is on that, liking that shit back when, I mean, even, like, Richie, I hate to throw you under the bus of your age, but because you are older, it's kind of been known for a while to
I'm 39, yeah.
fucking belittle people that are into nerdy shit. And
like the thing that frustrates me is when I get called a boomer, even though I'm a fucking millennial.
Oh, I wouldn't call you a boomer, but you are.
On to the belittling people for nerdy shit. So a big trend on TikTok right now is how do you know your man won't cheat on you? And it's always just he watches anime or plays a shit ton of video games. Bitch, that don't mean nothing.
But the thing of it is, you gotta understand is a lot of the kids now growing up, their parents were nerds.
The one that pisses me off is the girls that are saying that guys that play video games have small PP energy.
But so kids growing up now that are into anime is because their parents were into anime.
Hell yeah!
And so, okay, let me finish.
You got a whole generation of people that were raised in anime now.
Let me finish before you go off on a rant.
All right, Kanye.
The kids that we grew up with, their parents were the ones making fun of people that were into nerdy shit. So it's no wonder that they had the mentality that they have or had at the time.
And it's nice that some people change their minds about things.
Yeah, exactly. If they change their minds, it's like, you know what?
I called the dude
this
out.
This is actually cool. Then, you know, you finally change their perspective.
The last time I saw somebody that did something that that was similar to what Tony just brought up, I called them out on Facebook, not for being a fake nerd, but for bullying me about this shit. And they just straight out apologized. Yeah, they were like, "Yeah, dude, I was so in the wrong. You were different because you liked all this nerdy shit, and that made you a target." And I'm like, "Yeah." And then what happened? He was like, "Well, yeah, I bullied you, and then like 3 days later, you kicked the shit out of me." And I'm like, "Yeah, you know why I did that?" And he was like, "Because I bullied you." And I'm like, "Fuck yeah, motherfucker." I took one beating, and I made their life miserable for an entire month.
Yeah, so basically this guy was like, you know, gatekeeping your fandoms is a good thing because
it's not. No, it's not.
Where is it? Just wanting to remind folks that gatekeeping your fandoms is a good thing. And then it was basically about like keeping censorship out of anime, and that was his real reason for posting. And
I'm pretty sure the creators and their need to fucking eat and keep the lights on and have a place to live would greatly disagree with you.
See, gatekeeping anime is good because we don't have censorship. People can stay mad at what I said because you're just exposing yourselves as being fake fans.
Dude, they absolutely have censorship in anime, and it's not even just in America. They have censorship of anime in Japan.
Yes,
literally any hentai, there is censorship.
Like, bro, I literally is like, this dude, this is the hill he wants to die on. Like, that was me.
Out of all the hills you could have chosen,
yeah.
So I assume it's finished.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Looks pretty good.
Stream's over, everybody.
I love it.
Yeah, emulating the coloring style was interesting because the shading that he uses is extremely minimal, and like he doesn't do like any kind of highlights on the clothes or anything like that. It's all like only like a little tiny shine here or there on the skin. Like Luffy and Usopp's hair don't even get hair shines. It's just they nappy as fuck.
I thought Luffy had some. Can you bring up that one?
He only gets.
Well, there's a picture that she's using where he's got some highlights.
He's got hat hair.
One time he really gets hair shine is when he's in Gear Second.
He's got hat hair.
Yeah, he's got some hair shine, like in the front, but like it's nothing. It's nothing compared to Robin, where she's got hair shine. You know,
maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Exactly.
Really, the only hair shine that he has, like, and because like one of the images I was using might not have, probably wasn't from the artist. It was probably fan art.
No, don't worry, don't worry. He's not. He doesn't use L'Oreal.
I love funny anime AMVs. The thing about the jelly donut with the rice balls is because of fucking 4Kids. Okay, like that's.
Yeah. Oh, you mean the smoking lollipop?
Yeah, the smoking lollipop.
Like we're talking about 4Kids.
That's what we're talking about. The lollipop instead of the cigarette. Yeah.
But with anything else, like, I can understand some, like, if they're putting some kind of, like, political agenda into a place where it shouldn't be, like, in an anime where it shouldn't be. But at the same time,
the jelly donut thing was more of a cultural context, because, especially in the U.S., kids don't know what fucking rice balls are.
People don't eat onigiri over here as a common.
Yeah. They have to change it to something, because
it has to be something that's more generally or broadly known. But to be fair, with the popularity of anime, a lot more people know what fucking rice balls are.
Well, now, yeah, we know what onigiri,
And
what
now,
onigiri
and it's obviously easy in hindsight to look back and go like, well, that was silly, because now you know what that is, and you're like, that's not a jelly donut.
When I was a kid, I was like, oh, is that some kind of weird form of a jelly donut? I don't like.
Yeah, I mean, it is confusing, but it is what it is.
Yeah, see, there are some things but at the same time, I don't agree with gatekeeping anything.
But going back to anime without gatekeeping, who's excited for Dragon Maid Season 2?
I haven't seen the first season.
Oh yeah, I did say
you need to check out Dragon Maid. It's great.
Yeah, it is good.
It's fucking wholesome.
Yes. Probably the most wholesome anime.
Richie?
Yeah, I saw your answer. I'm replying.
No. The second eye in Remurism, the top of it isn't colored in.
It's
it's a shading thing.
It doesn't look like shading.
It doesn't look like a shading. It looks like it's clear, see-through.
You can see right through it.
Yeah.
See, I was
Stop with the fucking soundboard on my merch, please. Thank you.
Because of the gray background of Discord, but then when you bring it up, it's completely clear.
Okay.
Yeah, you can even see the white. Yeah, you can see that's not a shading. Like, that shit happens. Trust me. I used a free base that someone made.
That's why. Okay, so this one little area did not have white in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used a free base.
You're kidding me.
And I colored it in, and when I was done with it and I had sent it to someone to show, I realized that somewhere down the line, the white that I used became a little darker, and you could see these dark, like it was just a tiny bit darker than the white that I was using, and I was like, what happened? Why was this not translating on Photoshop? Because it doesn't look like that on Photoshop until you send it to someone, and now you could see these random weird dark white fucking places, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe that happened. And I had already was like, I'm finished, and closed out of Photoshop, and I'm like, fuck! So I have to redo it. I mean, it's a good thing now that I have the tablet, because it'll make it a lot easier, but at the time I used a mouse, and I was like, I don't really want to go back and redo this, because there's so many spots and splotches, and I don't want to have to redraw that with a mouse. It sucks.
Anyway, guys, I don't know how long the stream's gonna go on, but I'm gonna duck out. I got work in the morning.
And I was gonna say, realistically, the image is done, and we're closing in on the time anyways. So, I think that we're pretty much kind of coming to the end here.
All right.
So if you want to stick around for closing remarks, you can plug anything you want.
Starting March, we will be putting out the next line of merch, PDW, some Czech stuff, as well as this and slime. We'll be putting out a whole bunch of different merch stuff in March. So you guys will be able to buy this starting next month.
Woo!
Hooray!
Okay, and then I assume Mood. I assume Ben, you've got pretty much the same, or is there anything additional that you want to add?
There you go, Tony. It's fixed.
Thank you. I was talking to Ben.
Carson.
No, outside of we have original work coming. I hope you'll enjoy it when it happens.
Oh.
I'm good.
You guys can expect the 4 coma soon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah! Yeah, no, I'll plug the 4 coma. That'll be my pick. We got a 4 coma coming very soon. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Okay, alright, cool. Next on the list is Dogar.
I worked on the 4 coma things. Coming soon, yay!
That's cute. Cody, you got anything out of NDA yet?
Unfortunately not.
Boo! Well, you got stuff coming from Cody that's under NDA, later to be revealed.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, alright, Nuke.
Check me out on Twitch, Thermonuclear. Just like in chat. Boom.
Alright. Tony.
Come check me out at Tony Arcane at Twitch sometime next week. And I'm an executive producer here at PhatDog.
Yeet.
Yeet.
Alright.
I wish I had an applause.
Asha, yeah, right. Asha, you wanna put anything out there?
I mean, I'm gonna be auditioning for some things, so I might have some future roles. Some not safe for work, some safer work. So yeah, look for that if you follow me on Twitter. That's pretty much it. Like I could literally say the same shit I said last week, but I mean that would be just kind of you know what I mean. Like I shouldn't keep saying it every fucking week, but it'd be redundant. So, but that's something new in my life right now is trying to do these auditions before the 26th, before time is up. So.
Yep, there you go. So everybody put out some good vibes for Asha.
Please give me good vibes. Like, I'm trying to be so fucking, like, positive and, like, I'm gonna get these roles. But with how things have been, especially with my eyes, now I'm scared I'm not gonna be able to audition. So I'm really hoping.
Record ASAP.
Like, bro, I'm gonna need my eyes to see the lights.
We are wishing you the luck out in that endeavor.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
I think that brings us to Richie, and then I'll go last.
Wednesday evenings when What the Fell was happening, I'm gonna be on my Twitch channel reading Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation. So just look for voice actor reads Jobless Reincarnation. It's like Zoinks Gaming on Twitch, all one word. So yeah, that's the personal stuff. Slimeate's still delayed. Can't really. I don't know how long it's going to be. Again, one of our actors is dealing with COVID and recovering from that. So once I know more, you'll know more. But everything's still in a holding pattern with Slimeate until that gets resolved.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it's not like 1 or 2 lines that we can just kind of skip over. But there's 3 characters that have to record their lines. And as soon as we get 2 out of the 3, I can at least temporarily record the lines for the 3rd person so we can start flapping it. But I'm still waiting on 2 other people to record this week because they're supposedly recording this week. So we'll see how that goes. As for other projects, I wrote some more. There's an even longer script now, if you can imagine that, for Log Horizon Abridged episode 12. That's coming along nicely. More ideas are being fleshed out. There's a lot of fun stuff. Some people have gotten to hear some of the new stuff and get it tested out, and they've liked it. It was very funny, we thought. And yeah, it's 18 pages, guys. It keeps growing. This is actually the longest script I've written for Log Horizon at this point. Yeah, I knew it was gonna be, and again, we're still not even halfway through it. So, yeah, man. What I've written right now is longer than episode 10.
Goodness.
Let that sink in. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much everything I've got. Yeah. Guys, if you could do me a favor, run over and check out Anime and Stuff, our Anime and Stuff channel. It is our nerdy news channel that falls under the PhatDog umbrella. That's we've got a bunch more stuff going on over there, and we just hired an editor for that channel. It's Ray. We picked up Ray, who does our abridging video editing, and he is going to help us with some of the editing for Anime and Stuff, which is going to be a much easier editing job than what we normally have him do. But yeah, we talk about nerdy news and stuff like that, and we're hoping to have some live interviews. So please go check that out. It's Anime in Stuff, like the letter N. So, yeah.
Man, I have to tell you before you end it, I can't tell you how many people mistook that when it used to be a channel on the server. Mistook it as just post anime whenever.
Oh man, yeah. I am so sorry about that. Oh man.
No, that's nothing for you to be sorry about. It, literally, the channel description said, like, this is for questions for anime and stuff. And people would just post anime shit, like, just random anime shit there. And
like, I specifically made sure that it said our show, anime and stuff. And people just like, oh, this is what that's for. And we're like, nah, bruh. That's...
It just shows that people that do that, they don't read.
There's way too many. There's way too many TLDR stuff going on. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Sorry about that. It just.
No, you're good. You're good. Is it okay for me to post a link to the anime and stuff channel in the chat?
I'm okay with that.
You're allowed. Well, I mean, yeah, but you're also allowed to promote it on the server.
But I mean, the thing is, it's not. Well, I technically have, but. I was just saying that if I could post it there because I'm literally logged in as PhatDog, but I wanted to make sure I was okay to do that. I'm not stepping on people's toes, things like that.
I don't think you would be. I'm pretty sure, like, if Tony had access, he would have already done it by now. So.
Oh, okay. Well then. All right, there you go, guys. That's the channel. If you would like to go support it, please check it out.
Yay!
It's funny that our #1 viewed video is because it has the word hentai in it, even though we're not talking about hentai. It's like the Crunchyroll gets in trouble for translating the name of a hentai anime, and that's literally what the story is about. But because the word hentai is in it, our normal amount of views, which literally is like 20 or our 20 or 30 is like the typical amount of views that we get on a video, and this one has like 630, and I'm like, part of me is like, you freaking perverts, and then the other half of me is like, thank you perverts for all the views.
Thank you perverts. Yeah. I mean, to tell you, if it wasn't for perverts, then like, bro,
anime wouldn't be as big as it is.
Me going into not safe for work stuff would not be a thing. So, you know, thank you, perverts.
Thank you, perverts. All right, that's it. Miki, take it away.
All right, so cool. Hi, my name is Miki. For those of you who are watching, I'm the person who drew the art on the screen today. I also am the lead artist for our upcoming original work check. I am just a potato. Otherwise, like that's about the only other piece of a side of me that exists.
The title of potato, and PhatDog has already been claimed.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. And she's a princess. Princess Potato. So she already has royalty on top of that.
Wow.
Look at that. Level of authority.
Wow. No. Such greed. Gotta have it all.
Such
Jeez.
greed, right? I'll let Tina know.
Oh man, but yeah, I mean, outside of doing this, I do of course have full-time work, but beyond that, I'm not really well known, and I don't do all that much exciting stuff. But if you guys did ever so feel inclined, I do have a YouTube channel where I post speed paints of my personal work. Such as what you see on the screen is the most recent speed paint that I did. It's honestly very discouraging because this took like 12.5 hours to see it squished down to 15 minutes. Hurts my soul, but they're there.
Okay, hold on.
They
exist. Nuke, you need to mute. You're echoing. There you go. Okay, continue.
I mean,
okay, all right. Anyways. But yeah, so I do that stuff, and I do those speed paints, and I guess they're pretty cool or something. But so that's me. That's my thing. So one of the other things that you guys have probably come to notice is that the way that I like to end these streams is that I like to give you guys a shout out, because realistically speaking, without people like you to come and watch and people that, you know, watch the beginning, watch throughout, watch at the end, or even watch after we're done streaming. Like, I'm doing this for you guys, and I love that, and I love that you guys are still here. I love that you continue to come to support us. And I mean, it wouldn't be the same without you. Like, it just wouldn't. So I really appreciate each and every single one of you that has taken a moment out of your time, even if it's just 5 minutes to drop in and check things out. So kudos to you guys for being awesome, and then of course turning it to my lovely participants on the call. I can never thank you enough for taking time out of your Tuesday to join me and hang out with me and really just make this the success that it is, because without you, I could not entertain people to save my fucking life. So
I needed this stress relief. You don't need to thank me. I needed to get away from work.
well, good. I'll still thank you, because if you weren't here, there wouldn't be nearly as much content, and you guys really, you know, you make this fun. You make it fun for me. You make it entertaining for viewers. And I'm glad. A lot of you tell me that coming into these calls is a de-stressor, and that it is a way for you to enjoy some time and just kind of fuck around and chill out with people, and that means a lot to me. That I'm glad that you guys can see this as that kind of safe place for you to be and do that.
I come here to SPFO.
Yeah, I actually, before you came in, I'd actually told everyone how, like, I'm glad that I can see, because if my eyes were still as swollen as they were, I wouldn't have been able to see the end result of this art. Like, I wouldn't, like, that's how bad it was. I wouldn't have been able to see it, and that would have made me sad. So I am very grateful that I was able to get well enough that I could see the end result of the art and be a part of the stream. So
shit, I'm just glad you got better. Like, damn.
Well, yeah, I'm glad that I got better, but like, at the same time, I'm glad that I got better, but at the same time,
yeah, I know. I get you.
Like, it made my day better being able to, like, actually be able to see, because then I would be able to see the end result. Aww. So, you know, it was like, I for a moment I forgot today was Tuesday, until I think I was sitting in the hospital, like at the ER, and I was like, fuck, today's Tuesday. That means an art stream. Oh God, please don't tell me I'm going to be blind for the rest of the day and I'm not going to be able to see it. Like, you know,
also,
that was literally it. And I think I even told Tony that, like, you know.
Also, lastly, in a way, Toby's been here by my side the entire time, so this stream has had puppy power.
Puppy power!
Yeah.
Yes! Oh, nice. But yeah, I mean,
best kind of power.
to really just kind of put it into perspective, though, I mean, I really am glad and grateful for you guys being here. I love your presence. I hope that you never feel like your presence is not appreciated here. Not even just that you're participating to give me content, but you as the individuals. Like, I like the people pretty good that are here. So I'm glad that you choose to spend your Tuesdays with me.
Huzzah,
But
I love you too.
Aw, yay! But all right, so that's gonna be it from us. So for you guys watching either now, in the future, or in the past, thanks for joining us. I hope that wherever you are, have a good day, good night, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.